other maggot-infested lineup of alleged entertainment. And it all starts in an hour with today's live episode of America's RAD Cast here on the radnetwork.com. For now, here's what we could scrounge up from our most recent show. Enjoy, and good luck with that.
A technical behind-the-scenes question. So the hey. If I don't do it now, I'll press a button and something won't work. So here, let me check something real quick here. Okay, don't press anything, Brett. Okay, Brett. Who's Brett?
Yeah, who's Brett? Is that your new boyfriend?
I don't know. I meant Jeff. I don't even.
Is that your new
I don't even know anyone named Brett. Okay. So the little box, we call it a Stream Deck. It works.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now the laptop that Kyle uses to put stuff into my Stream Deck. Okay. I started it up this morning like always, and it's working. But I've got a message with a box. You know the box. It says, "Do you want to allow this app to make changes for your device and its HP Smart?"
No, that's your printer. It's a printer. Yeah.
No. Oh,
No,
it's gone.
yeah.
Oh God. Okay, never mind. Now it's gone and it wants to know who's using Chrome. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
if I
gonna
ask
touch
you
it.
if you want to back up to your OneDrive too, say no.
Nope.
I'm just gonna leave it. It's just it looks different, but it's working. So
Okay.
we're just gonna leave it, and you can do what you do. On your
Google
end.
just
Hi,
did an
well,
update. So
Oh,
I got
good.
a bunch of those this morning too. Yeah.
Great.
That's
Many
why
updates.
everything's great this morning. All right, welcome to the show. I talked to I talked to 3 women yesterday, ranging in age from 88 to 24 to 41. Obviously, the 88-year-old's my mother. All of them have schedules that allow them, like most of us, to be out during the day, as opposed to if you work a 9-to-5 job. And one of the benefits, if you're out during the day, that you notice is fewer people, no
Yeah.
kids, they're in school,
Oh,
etc.
it's great going places at 11 a.m. Oh, no one's around.
I love it.
Evan.
7
Now,
a.m.
all 3 of these women. So my mom, she's retired. She can go out whenever she wants to. The 24-year-old, she's a college volleyball coach, so she does everything at night.
Oh.
And then the 41-year-old's a lawyer, so she doesn't do anything. Now that means during the day they can run errands whenever they want, without me prompting. They either said or texted something along the lines of, "Oh my God, there's children everywhere. I just realized school's out, and it's terrible." And just because our inner peace, it's been broken because of summer vacation. You noticed? Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it is. It's bad out there. My mom even texted me that she saw in the toy aisle at a grocery store.
Uh-oh,
I didn't know they still had
Oh, my
those.
goodness.
That somebody had taken a kid, like she said, about 7, had taken a toy, unwrapped it, and was playing with it in the aisleway, and she never saw a parent. And then the kid left, and there the toy was still sitting in the.
Well,
in the
babysitting's
aisleway.
expensive. You know, if you leave them loose in the grocery store, at least somebody's going to call for an emergency.
Or the kid will just be preoccupied by shoplifting, and
there
although
we
he
go.
didn't. What is that's more vandalism, isn't it? Because he didn't take the
Yeah.
toy. Okay, but either way, some sort of misdemeanor crime that'll lead to a life of felonies was being committed there in aisle 3 of a Rayleigh's
Good
or
Lord.
whatever. There's a story that's gone viral as well, and this brings us to the parent pile. So if you're a parent, put yourself in this position. If you're not, pretend you're a parent and imagine how you would react, or pretend you're just a normal adult human going about your life and how you would feel if this happened to you. It's gone viral, and we have the social media jury duty out there. Here's how this video works. This woman, who's a mom, the video starts. She's approaching this really nice-looking old guy. I'm guessing 70s. He looks like Santa Claus, but thin, because it's Santa's off time. And he's very soft-spoken, and he's standing at the aisleway of a grocery store. He's like looking at the canned foods, and you can tell he's old. He's like, whiskey,
I can't see anymore. Where did it go?
do I want protein in my beans? Wait, am I getting the beans?
Oh, this is dog food.
Oops.
I always
Let me
end up
get my
helping those people.
spectacles. Hold on, let me get my. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, that's dog food. Okay. Well, wait, that beef gravy, that looks pretty good.
Okay, Grandpa.
Bacon flavor.
So he's standing there, and this woman walks up, and she says, excuse me, let me see, because I watch it multiple times. She says, excuse me, did you call my daughter rude? And she's not being overly Karen-esque, but she's being a little confrontational. Like, excuse me, did you call my daughter rude? I think I nailed the tenor there about right. Now because mom doesn't know this, but mom is approaching him because all mom's been told is that her daughter, about 7 years old, has gone to mom, the old Santa Claus, the old skinny Santa Claus, he was rude to me. So mom goes over to
the phone out and recorded too, huh?
Oh, the whole thing's she's recording it. That's very important. She's recording because she's right. And there's Grandpa. Wait, this one's got chicken in it. He's still looking at all the dog food or whatever he's looking at. And the mother confronts the man, and he admits he called her rude.
Oh, there's a reason. Excellent.
Okay, so mom comes over and says, "Were you rude to my daughter?" And he says, "Well, I called her rude." And then he says as he's standing there holding his can of dog food, looking at her now, looking at the camera, he says that I'm kind of old and slow. So he's self-aware. He's puttering through the last days of his life.
He should be on a scooter, like one of those ones they have at the front.
But then you have to get up.
Maybe Kyle, he's like, your dad will be, and my dad is. They get to an age, no, I'm not scootering. I can still get around. And so he shuffles.
Okay,
and
right.
he's aware. That's what I like. Yes, but he's I'm old and slow, and I know it, so just get out of the way. That's okay.
You're right. Let him die with some dignity. They don't need a scooter.
Yes.
I don't think they're going to die like the next day, though. Well, just
right.
They're getting through it.
They maybe have 5 Christmases left.
Okay.
6 if they're lucky.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
And who are we speaking of right now? The guy in the video? My dad? Your dad? Who
all the above. I hope yours and my dad have a little more than that left. But we're talking for the guy's sake in the video, the guy who's shuffling, maybe 5 Christmases.
I'm gonna take the over, but it's gonna be less than 10. But I have the benefit of having seen him. I think he's gonna shuffle through about maybe 2 more good old years, and then those last 5 are gonna be rough. You know, fetal position and shaking a lot, and things like that. But he's not there yet.
Spoon feed me.
So and then his family trains a rat to bring a spoon over and put it in his mouth because he's down on the floor level, and everything turns out fine.
Ratatouille too.
Patton Oswalt needs work, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, deep cut. So dude admits he's old and slow, and he's very chill. And mom says, remember he admitted he called her rude. Mom says that her daughter can't be rude because she's only 7. That's a quote.
Oh.
She can't be. Now let's pause in the story there. Quick round table discussion.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is that true? D, can a 7-year-old not be rude? Is it impossible for a 7-year-old to be rude?
There are a lot of sassy 7-year-olds. They are rude.
Mm-hmm.
And intent, how much does intent matter with a 7-year-old? Because their behavior is still rude, whether they know it or not. Like what's the old story? The 7-year-old boy who says something to a woman. He's just learned about pregnancy or whatever, and he says something that basically calls her fat.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know better, but it's still, quote, rude, but he doesn't know any better.
I mean, there's certain leeway that you give children, but
Right.
at the same time, it's like they can be very rude.
Yes,
me.
that's
I work in the food
the
industry.
correct answer, right?
Yeah.
Mom's blanket statement is wrong. A 7-year-old can be rude. Correct? We all agree?
Yeah. They're like little parrots at that age. So if you're rude, they're gonna mirror your behavior, and so they're definitely rude.
I'm going to call them, instead of rude, I'm going to call them brats because that's what I do
Okay.
usually.
Very
That's what I call them.
similar.
Brats.
That's fine.
Yeah, little brats.
That's fine. Okay, let's put it this way. We all disagree with Mom's assertion that because she's 7, she can't be rude.
That's
Right.
correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Okay, so that's the first one. And the man, little Santa Claus, he disagrees, and he says to her, again in a nice, calm tone, he says, I'm her elder, and she needs to show me a little respect.
Ooh,
Okay,
little on both sides. I don't like when elderly people say that though.
I agree. And I don't believe just because you're old,
I do.
you get respect. To me, it's you defer until they show you, no, I'm a rotten human. And then you're not getting respect at that point.
It's tough, I think, though, because I grew up in a very like strict manners family, and the older people do not have respect. They do not, their manners go away at a certain point.
Yeah.
So it's like you are like, obliging them to a certain point because they're old and because I guess you have to respect them, or at least it's just nice to respect them.
To a point. I think we all probably have a different point of where it's like,
absolutely.
No.
Yeah. So I think, for me, I remember like, getting my grandfather, military family, really like he would not give us stuff, food, drinks, if we weren't like well-mannered. So it was very like instilled in us when we were very young. And then my dad kind of kept that going. But I think that today's age, yes, they're going to be brats. I call them brats because that's how they act. Yeah. And they don't respect their elders at all.
They don't. No. But I'm with Kyle too. The assertion that just because this guy's older, you can push that too far as well.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm old,
absolutely.
So I can get away with anything.
Yeah.
All right. So the man says, I'm her elder and she needs to show me a little respect. Now, instead of disciplining the child, the mother spins the blame back on the older man. See, because here's what led to all this. The reason the guy called her rude is he's claiming the 7-year-old flipped him the middle finger.
Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it at all.
Okay. Now, mom.
Rude. Okay, that's rude.
Mom comes over, says, "Did you call my child rude?" Mom apparently does know a middle finger was involved, because after he says she needs to show me a little respect, Mom says to him, "Whether she gave you the finger or not, maybe you should have gotten out of her way."
Oh gosh. Oh, I'm losing
Yeah, I think it's just a manner thing. It really is. It's like, obviously, like, everyone should have the right to go and grab whatever they want. And if you want to go and grab it in front of an old person, go ahead and do it. But,
yes,
if they need help, you should help them. I mean, that should be like your first priority. Anyway.
If he's asking the 7-year-old for help, he's asking the wrong person too.
Right, and there's no indication he was asking him.
Yeah. He thought he was Santa? Like, what's happening?
So here's what happened, because Mom turns the camera now to the 7-year-old. Let's make sure she goes viral too. Mm-hmm. And this chunky little 7-year-old is at the is at the grocery store cart. So she's got the cart. Okay, mom's running recon. 7-year-old's in charge of the cart. And the 7-year-old, when the mom turns and asks her why she reacted that way in the first place, the girl says that she flipped him off, and she says, quote, "The man was being a slow ass, and that's why I flipped him off." So she's standing there.
I love the honesty of this kid.
I gave him a middle finger.
I love this kid, man. All right.
No, you would, if you came in contact with this child in person, you would not love this kid.
Oh, but they're being honest. They're telling you the truth. It's the mom's problem for probably raising them and using the language that the 7-year-old has of slow ass. That probably came straight from mom.
Yeah.
And they give him the little finger. Oh, yeah. She probably watched mom do it in traffic all day. Learned behavior.
So, but I don't think
good at heart. She's honest.
That's not a good thing.
It's a learned behavior. No. She's good at heart. She's honest and truthful about the situation. That's what I'm saying. At a girl.
Wow. I mean, look, Kyle is finding the pony in the pile of manure here, pointing out that there is a bright spot to the story, and that the kid is being honest. The kid is owning the behavior. Okay. Now, what I would suggest is missing so far in the story is when the kid owns the behavior, isn't that when the parent has to point out, well, thank you for being honest, but that behavior that you're owning isn't appropriate.
Correct. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah.
Because what's the next step? Like just pushing someone over because they're slow?
Right. Because to Dee's question, the way it looks is that the 7-year-old's going down the aisle with the shopping cart, and there's the old man looking at all the canned food. And I don't know if she says, "Excuse me," or
doesn't sound
"Get out of the way." We don't know what leads to the 7-year-old flipping him off, but he's in her way to keep going, and she flips him off because he's, quote, being a slow ass, and she wants to get the cart through. Right. I don't know what got.
I agree with Kyle. That's definitely a learned behavior for sure, but I don't think either of it's appropriate.
No. This is why you need a license to breed.
Mainly just because like it's not that hard to be respectful. It really isn't. It's not that hard.
No, and that's where
more courteous.
I intentionally told the story a little bit out of order. The mom, when she's confronting the old man, it's after mom actually turns to the 7-year-old daughter and admits that she flips him off because he was being a slow ass, is when mom turns back around and says, maybe you should have gotten out of her way. So completely disregards the chance to discipline the 7-year-old and tells the old man he's wrong because he didn't get out of the way.
No accountability. I don't
okay.
like
Did
it.
you say she's driving? Like she's driving a cart or something?
The 7-year-old is, yes.
Oh,
the
okay,
7-year-old.
It's pushing it.
She's running the cart through the store while mom's doing recon. Mom's going off and getting things in other aisles, and the 7-year-old's in the canned food
just
aisle
like pushing the cart, not like riding the cart.
Already
No,
a
okay.
kid. Wow.
Exactly. The kid's by itself anyway, so
She's all right.
obviously-
She's a terrible parent. I don't like the mom at all already. Oh, did they show that she looks like on camera? You said the kid's chunky. How bad does this Miss Piggy figure look like?
It's a possibility.
She's not.
No, she's not.
She's
All
not. Everybody involved is white. Since we have to, if we would have had good audio, I would have played it. It's a crappy video. But no, she's not. And the kid will probably throw out of her chunkiness. But and none of these things matter. I know.
Gotcha.
But Kyle and I are superficial. We like to point these things
yeah.
out.
I didn't-
Commenters online. Some are saying that the guy shouldn't have called the 7-year-old rude, regardless of what she did, because she's a child. Oh,
No. Nah.
really? Really? Right?
Just go rude is fine. Like whatever. The kids should just be like, yeah, I don't know.
Saying
I tell
something
my
like,
nephews
"You're an
stop
ass."
being a brat in front of their family. So I mean, if I'm doing that, I'm gonna do it in front of strangers too, because I care a lot more about them.
And in this scenario, you're a grown adult, very grown in his case, and the 7-year-old, there's no parent around, and she flips him off, and he can't say, well, that's rude, or I don't know what he said or how he said it, but the assertion that he shouldn't call her rude regardless of what she did. What if she lit him on fire? Can he at that point say this is rude, or no? He can't damage the 7-year-old's feelings.
Right.
As he
Obviously that being of course a drastic measure, but like even I remember when I was younger and I made those missteps. I made those missteps, and I talked to people a certain way, and how my parents came down on me for being disrespectful was something that made me very clear of how I wasn't going to do that again.
Yeah.
So I think it's okay if it happens, because again, I can remember when I was that way a little bit.
Yeah.
But your parents have to fix that. They have to make sure that they as a child what you should be.
Yeah, I knew I couldn't even say the word ass. There's no way. My mom was even letting me run around the grocery store at 7. I was next to her, so she knew I wouldn't go get a box of Lucky Charms and sneak it in the cart. Like I was on a short leash as a kid,
right.
and oh my God, if the word ass even came out of my lips, I was getting drugged by the ear and smacked in the face in the car.
Yep.
There's a lot of mommy
That's compared
missteps
to-
here, including you, Kyle, just brought up the fact that having the kid roll around with the cart, has all sorts of. Does a 7-year-old know how to run a cart? But also the throwing of items into the cart. It's like, oh, I want one of these. You want of these? You want of these? Now, Jeff, your missteps, when your missteps when you were a youth, that was the term you used. I wrote it down. Did you ever light someone on fire?
No, definitely not.
Okay,
No.
so you want to tell me that I'm being extreme. No, I'm not. The commenter said that you shouldn't call the 7-year-old rude regardless of what she did. So I'm
No,
just
I
pushing
disagree
back.
with that person for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
and it's
glad
not
you brought-
extreme.
I'm glad you brought this
Okay.
back up, though, because, I mean, I don't think he can say much of anything. If you light him on fire, he's probably like, ah! He's
Right,
probably
my
not even
point.
able to form the sentence, that's rude.
Yeah.
Okay, but he
Line the
could.
lamp on fire. Oh, this is a lot.
Because she's a demented 7-year-old who's flipping them off. These are the steps of serial killing: flipping off old people, lighting them on fire, mutilating cats, serial killing.
Yep.
She's already
Slippery
step 1
slope.
in. Yep. This is science speaking, not me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, she probably got that cigarette lighter from her mom, too.
Are we gonna include pulling legs off insects? Because both you guys are in
That's
trouble.
different.
I said
Murdered
mutilating
anybody
animals.
that you know of.
I said mutilating animals. It's
All
all of it. Look, just Kyle and I both have at least 2 as children.
I would never
or
harm
in our
a cat,
development.
though. Like,
Right.
that goes to a certain level. Like, little mouse, like, you go from insect to, I don't know, spider, worm, and then little cute
Lizards,
mammal.
lizards.
No, I wouldn't mess with the lizard or frog either.
Good for you.
But
all right.
that's
well, I
probably
did.
where my line is right there. Amphibians, insects. Oh yeah, my line's
Fine,
on there. I'll
fine,
destroy
okay.
them.
Great. Then I'm more likely to be a serial killer because I went to the amphibian level of frogs and lizards.
Yeah.
And that's where it stopped. I would never, and I would do it now still because those frogs are fun. Anyways, but I would never hurt a real animal. So yeah, but we've got a couple checked off on the serial killer box. This
That's what she
young
said.
lady flipping off adults. Okay, so some onliner said can't call her rude because she's 7. Others said the guy Santa Claus acted appropriately, especially since the mother showed no intention of holding the girl accountable.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah,
We
I had
called
to
the mom
respect
rude,
my
too.
elders. Yeah, no, I grew up in really Christian, and if I had to help them,
And it doesn't even sound like he came
Deal
to
with
her to complain. It seems like
Yeah.
she came to him to be like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Your
Right.
daughter's a little rude," and it's because she called him a slow ass. Which
Yeah,
honestly, it
that
doesn't.
was-
I would expect a lot more respect when I'm whatever. What did you say? 70, whatever it is.
Yeah,
But even
ish,
at
yeah.
even at 40, I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, your kid's a brat."
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is all mom going at him. Mom's the one that posted it because she thinks she's so right,
That's
and
the
then
best.
it went
Post
viral.
it,
Those are the
Alex.
best
We didn't
posts.
even
Oh
post
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. My 7-year-old came with the correct answer every time.
Those are the best posts when the parents post their wrongness and they're like, "Oh,
Yes.
we're so righteous."
They double
and,
down.
Right,
Yeah,
because-
and you're just like, "Whoa." Yeah.
I think her caption on the video was, "Can you believe this guy?" And everybody's like, "Yeah, actually, we can."
He's just looking for
Another summarized the video. I don't even know if he knows what he was looking for. Another summarized the video by saying, "This woman is exactly what is wrong with the children of today." Another commenter speculated, "Oh, this is my favorite, just for personal reasons." And there's the Kyle commenter, who had to create a story without any evidence. So
What if, and then what if?
That's where the
We
fun
got-
comes.
we got a woman with her daughter, grocery store, woman confronts old man. This commenter knows where the problem went. Without any evidence,
Mom.
he wants to know where's the father, and says the mom's behavior is why the dad is not there to straighten his daughter out. Because no man's going to be with this mom because she doesn't know how to straighten the daughter out. But if he was, he would have straightened the daughter out, but he doesn't want to be there because mom is such a bitch.
Hopefully, Dad is at work actually supporting his family.
Hopefully.
God forbid.
Because clearly she's not. She's at a grocery store. We don't know what time of day, but clearly she's not supporting the family. Right away, we just run. For all we know, Dad died serving the country. We don't know.
Possible.
But so instead, it's got to be she doesn't work. He doesn't
Go
want to
a
be
grocery
around.
store, you don't work? Come on. That's absurd.
That was Kyle's next level. This is the fun of playing Kyle.
This
You
is
have to
just a
keep
comment.
the story going. Because Kyle, if you weren't thinking it consciously, somewhere in that subconscious was going, "Where's her dad? What's her dad doing?"
I was,
Would this-
I was pitching. I did imagine a little bit already. I already pictured the parents. I'm already judging them. I think this mom is this. She probably showed up in pajama pants, just not put together all the way. Just looks like beaten down a little bit because she has a 7-year-old, of course. But I think she has a smoking problem. Like maybe she has a vape or a cigarette because I mean we already put that in that the little girl was already lighting people on fire, so she needed a lighter somewhere. So I'm already pegging this mom as a cigarette smoker. And imagine the dad's at home, and he's probably sitting at home watching TV with a 12-pack of beer, and he probably smokes as well. And yeah, they probably were paying for everything with food stamps, and they just both live off the
So-
government because they have a kid.
Oh, okay, we're off the government too. Okay, good. She did. I can't remember her outfit, but I will say she looks beaten down in the video. To me, I just chalk that up to being a mom, and who knows what else is going on. And if he's sitting at home, you had him with a 12-pack. I would add in a 12 gauge is also sitting there.
Oh yeah, close by. Yeah, when I said
you-
home, I meant trailer.
I was like,
Nothing
what
wrong
state?
with the trailer,
We
but
didn't say what
this,
state this is.
this is a setting.
No, we don't know because
Okay.
she just posted it on the internet. Oh, good. You wanted to go down the geographical stereotype as well. Where would we think something
He
like
said
this would happen?
trailer, and then
Oklahoma.
Where are there no trailers? What state has no trailers?
trailer.
Yeah, there's one in my neighborhood. There's a whole trailer park across the street from a really nice neighborhood, actually. That's one street light, little difference. That's it.
We're not narrowing down
Super
where this is
nice.
because there's. By the way, we don't know there's a trailer present. This is all Kyle's made-up story.
Yeah.
I like
we
that.
don't even know if there's a dad.
Right. And why? Why isn't there a dad? Did he pass away? Did he leave this bitch because she's a horrible human?
Possibly.
Does he even know his daughter is alive? What is the story? Why dad is dad in a coma? And by the way, Jeff brought up something too because the video doesn't show how the old man and how does this end? The video doesn't show. After the mom asks the kid, "Him being a slow ass," and she tells him you should have gotten out of the way, they don't show what the old man did next. So it must have been even better or something. because she didn't want it shown. He must have handled it the right
I
way.
just carted off quietly, slowly.
Yeah, right. Old people don't do that. They go, I want my soup. Where's
They'll
my soup at?
yeah.
I can't go home without this soup. This is all I eat for the next 2 weeks. Yeah. I'm staring here for
America's RAD Cast, only on the radnetwork.com.
Over the years, we've talked about misrepeated song lyrics. What's the Elton John one? Hold Me Close, Tony Danza, or whatever, instead of Tiny Dancer. So on social media, it's gone viral. A similar but different, instead of song phrases, sayings that you say incorrectly. So they went out and asked people about sayings they said incorrectly for decades. And then somebody finally said something and pointed out you're being an idiot.
Yes.
So you have to have been self-aware enough to have been corrected and then report it, because right away I thought of my 3 most offensive and none of them are on the list, meaning people are still walking around saying for all intensive purposes. That is not an expression. We are not looking for intensive purposes.
Insensitive?
No,
All
intent.
Sorry. I hate those. I hate that one.
Hold on, say it again.
all
I'm so confused.
Intents. Like, what is your intention? For all intents and purposes. That's the expression.
And purposes. Oh.
No, not purposes. Purposes. for all intents, what's your intention? And for all purposes. For all intents and purposes, I meant to be here on time. But so I had good intentions. My purpose was to be here on time, but I didn't make it. There's no such thing as intensive purposes. Drives me friggin' insane.
So it's intents and purposes. It's different, because the intents and put together can mess with the dyslexics.
I thought it was intent
Yes.
and purpose, but intent and
Well, either way, at least intent and purpose is the right meaning. It's just we're not pluralizing them. For
Or
all
intent.
intents and purposes, meaning in every way possible I was going to be here on time.
Kyle thought it was a carnival.
Intents and purposes? Oh, porpoises, maybe.
It's not camping. It's not carnivals. No, it's not those type of tents. You're not
There's
in
no dolphins.
tents. There's no dolphins. There's no dolphins in tents either. It's not porpoises. It's purposes. All intents. My intentions and all purposes. Like everything. That's it. It's just
We're
for
gonna
all
check on
intents.
Kyle's degrees over there.
I was gonna say, I keep laughing at the fact there's a pool of dolphins inside this big circus tent.
That's sad. SeaWorld. Go to SeaWorld.
Again, these didn't make the list. These are my list. So, for all intents and purposes, wrong. Then there's people who want to nip it in the butt.
Oh, God.
Do not nip things in the butt. There's no benefit to nipping things in a butt.
I thought that's
This
like
is
stopping it where it should be, right there. Nip it in the butt.
in the bud.
In the
Bud.
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 Oh,
Like rose.
B-U-D, like a flower. Roses, right? You're nipping it in the bud.
that makes more
not
sense.
the butt.
Okay, it's a gardening
Yes,
term.
you don't nip things in the butt.
Butt.
I don't, and I'm not talking about ass eating. That's different. This is you don't. It's nip it in the bud. Okay.
Okay, I thought it was
I
a dingleberry hanging. You nip it off.
Who needs their
See,
butt
that's
nipped?
funny. That's funny in the right context. What are you doing, honey? Oh, well, I had a dingleberry, so I had to nip it in the butt. But don't go around saying that
Got it.
as an
I
expression.
think nip it in the bud still works on that one too.
What do
Yeah.
you mean?
Nip it in the bud.
Yes.
It's still the same thing.
Technically, it does.
Yeah.
Yes. And nip it in the bud is the correct one. So nip it in the butt would be the funny one in that dingleberry example.
All right.
Is all I was trying to keep Kyle somewhat involved in the conversation because he clearly is just here to make my head explode, and that's fine.
Sorry.
Also, you cannot mention anything like butt or any words that sound like butt. You know that.
Or even
you know that.
or Kyle, even bud, because pretty soon
Oh,
who
yeah.
knows where we're
So
at.
that's
Weed.
prison sex.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so back to that.
Right, weed caused prison sex.
Probably.
Okay, this is my third one and final one. This is my most hated one because it literally makes no sense. Now I'm using the word literally in its correct fashion. This is another thing that bugs me. People that use the word literally wrong, I was racing over here at 50 miles an hour, and I saw a squirrel, and I looked away from the road, and then I looked back, and everything was okay. I literally could have died. No, not in that story. You literally couldn't have died. Not based on what you're telling me. You could not have died. That literally means it could have possibly happened. So I literally hate this because it literally makes no sense. People that say about something that they're supposed to not care about, they will say, I could care less. If you could care less, then it's important to you. The expression is you couldn't care less. If you could care less, it matters.
I overuse that a lot.
I literally couldn't care less.
Yeah, I'm glad I use this one correctly. I get the in there.
Beautiful.
I'm so
I always, when people say I could care less, I ask them to list the things. What are the things that you couldn't care less about then?
I have a whole list
None of those
ready.
made the list. None of those made the list. All right, so here's some that people admitted to noticing or being corrected on. The expression "might as well." We might as well just go to the store and get it over with. Somebody spent their whole life saying "might as well."
Oh,
Oh,
God.
We might as well.
we might as well.
I'll might as well.
You're good at subtraction. See, some of these, like it's one thing with song lyrics. It's another thing when what you're saying shouldn't make any sense. Well, we might as well go to the store, huh?
We might as well what?
Might as
Wait,
well.
what-
Might
What out of the wellness section are we minusing? At the store.
Here's another one people
Tylenol?
get. I don't even know. Does everyone even know what the phrase cease and desist means? I know Jeff and I know what it means. But
Yeah.
like, a cease and desist. You know what that is, Kyle?
It means you better stop what you're doing right now, or we're gonna sue your ass.
Right. Yes,
Good enough.
that would be the layman's terms.
Yeah.
That was
Sure.
mine, yeah.
And most people thought it was cease and assist.
What?
Seize.
Stop doing what you're doing and help us. I guess I don't know why people thought cease and assist was okay. See, that's the difference between this list and my list. My list makes sense because it's nauseating. These are just so stupid. Some people thought the phrase was up and Adam, like ADAM, the guy, up and Adam. Instead of up and Adam. And then somebody in the room is supposed to say, who's this Adam guy?
Ooh.
Bonfire. People say bombfire instead.
Really? Oh.
Can you tell?
Yeah, you can say one at an airport, the other one you can't.
Yeah. Bomb.
But that's
fire?
easy to get around. No, I didn't say bonfire. I said bonfire. It's
Yeah.
just, it's like almost the exact same word.
I've been a part of a lot of bonfires. Kyle, you probably have too. So
Bonfires or
you-
bonfires?
Well, both, probably.
Probably.
Kyle's
Wait,
like,
you-
if I put all these fireworks in a gasoline tank and I just let it on
Right.
fire, it's going to be a bonfire.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I don't know if I've been around a bonfire. Bonfires, yes. I don't know that I've been around a bonfire.
Can I say my worst
It's
one?
a bonfire that's straight bomb, bro. That's what a
do you got,
bonfire is.
What do you
Play
hate
it by ear. Play it by ear.
Okay.
Ear.
Wait,
It's one of my-
wait. So the correct one is play it by ear,
Yes.
right? Okay. How do people say it?
Play it by year.
Play it by
Like
ear.
the next year?
Like,
Or
yeah,
what's
I'm like,
going to
we're
happen?
play
in
it
the
next year. It's gonna happen next year. We'll figure it out
People say
later.
that?
Oh, have you never heard
Yep.
that?
Play it by year.
Not only do people say it, it made the list. It was
Oh.
next.
I was.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Got
No,
excited.
good.
didn't
Thank
know.
you. You're
My-
participating. See, this is
Makes
what you're
me
like.
angry.
Yes, yeah. Play it by year. I don't recall. I'm deaf. I don't recall hearing that much, but obviously it made it enough. And now Dee's saying it. That is really stupid. Does that mean you're going to take the whole year to think about it? You're
Wow.
going to wait an entire year?
Year by year.
But I'm asking if you want your steak medium rare, and you just want me to play it by year.
But is it about like? Is it a baseball term or is it what is like a sporting term?
I don't think
About
so.
like
Music,
hearing
play it
stuff,
by
like
ear.
playing it by ear. I don't know
Oh, play
the
it by ear.
origin
Yeah.
of it, but
Yeah,
I just
I
know
can play
it's
it by
not.
ear. Like I can listen to it. I can play it back on an instrument. I'm very
Yeah.
musically
It's-
talented. That's
So when you apply it to real life, you're just you're reacting to the circumstances. Oh, I can play that by ear. Let me hear it. I can play it. Oh, I can play it by ear. So whatever comes up, I'll be able to adapt to it. That's literally, D nailed it. That's where the expression comes from. Classical music. We're going to play you something. Can you play it by ear? Real life, I'm going to tell you we may or may not be at In-N-Out at 3. We're just going to play it by ear. So you will have to adjust. If I send you a text that says no In-N-Out, you better be ready to eat somewhere else or eat something else. We're playing it by ear. Years have.
Oh, that's my most.
I did that last night. I ended up at Round Table.
oh, you played it by ear and ended up at round two.
I started In-N-Out Burger, but I ended up at Round Table.
Great
You actually
choices.
got to, now, is this a mind journey or you got to In-N-Out and said, nope?
I got to In-N-Out. I almost got into the line, and then everyone at the house was like, "Oh, why don't we just do Round Table?" And I'm like, "All right, I'll go to Round Table."
Oh,
now.
sounds like you wanted In-N-Out.
The line's so long there.
I mean, Round Table's good. So that.
So wait,
just no
so were you
special
out?
sauce.
Were you out and coming home, and you were going to bring dinner? And
I
and
went
the
out
family...
from the house to go get In-N-Out for a group of people, and then they played it by ear, I guess. And they talked about it without me, and they decided they'd rather have Round Table, which there's when my text came, so I played it by text
At
at
least
that
you don't
point.
have to go to both.
Yeah, I did go to both, but it's all right.
Because you wanted In-N-Out, so you got your In-N-Out.
I'm indifferent a lot of times. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get it done. I just want to eat and then go and sleep and then get up and do my day. So I could care less where we eat a lot of times. It's
You
just
could.
I wanna get it done.
I'm sorry. You what? You could what? If you could care less.
I couldn't care less.
Which is it? You could.
I could not.
You could care. You could not care less.
I could not
So
care
you
less.
don't care about it at
Yeah.
all whatsoever.
Right.
Right. You
It's-
couldn't.
I'm indifferent. Yeah.
Fine. Then you couldn't care
I
less.
could not.
So
yeah.
yes, that's what couldn't stands for.
And then
could.
I corrected myself.
That makes
Yeah.
me frustrated.
I could care. What kind of pizza did you get?
See? Well, now wait before you answer that, Jeff, because Kyle, you made a good point earlier that Jeff just completely dismissed. While
Cease and desist.
Jeff made the point,
Cease and
Round
desist.
Table
Cease.
was like a perfectly acceptable second choice. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
However, there's a giant difference between I'm craving In-N-Out and a Round Table is a perfectly acceptable. They're totally. We've been talking about this all week. Your mood, your choices.
So
Jeff wanted In-N-Out.
my mental theory comes from do not obsess over your food. Like eat what's in front of you, because like so many people try to make like the next meal the best meal of their lives, like over and over and over again. So for me, I could eat 20 different things. I could went to Chipotle's right across the street. I could have went and got 5 different things, and I would have been happy with it. So I could not.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. You literally could not have cared less in that. But you can relate to the scenario where you do actually want a thing, and you need to get that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's every
That just
day.
wasn't last night.
Right.
So
I mean,
now-
like, again,
okay,
the
Kyle,
pizza
what
was
was-
great. So
What was it? That's what Kyle wanted to know.
so we got a Hawaiian and a pepperoni.
Oh, basic.
Hawaiian?
Yeah, extra large pepperoni
Gross.
and a small Hawaiian to appease certain people. I had
Yes,
all
you're not. You didn't have the Hawaiian.
I did not. No.
No.
Because I don't really need that. Yeah. That
No,
doesn't
you
do
couldn't
anything
care
for me.
less.
I could not
Pineapple
care
on
care
it.
less.
Could not care
Yeah.
less.
I'm caring all about this.
You're the
upset.
Karen.
I'm
You're the
upset with-
Karen for all of us.
I am. Yeah, I'm upset with that pizza order.
Wait, are you caring or are you a Karen for all of
That's what
this? Is
it
this a new
sounds like.
phrase?
No, I'm not Karen. I'm Kyle.
Right, but are you a Karen? And do you care? Are you caring while being a
I
Karen?
can be a Karen. In certain situations, I have to check myself and go, you're a Kyle, not a Karen. How about
Kyle
we back
comes
off,
in
Kyle?
with one of his 20 Hawaiian shirts. He's getting a Hawaiian pizza.
No,
It's-
gross.
oh. Just with a little jalapeno. Instead of the bacon, we switch out with pineapple.
No pineapple.
Kyle's he
Gross.
started to show up at like pizza parties and Super Bowl parties with cans of jalapenos and pineapple, and he just takes whatever pizza they have, just fixes them.
Doctor it up. You got to doctor it
There
up.
you go.
Good idea.
All right,
God forbid
bro.
my
I fixed
girlfriend
your-
comes with. She's got a purse. We can hide more things in there. Side of ranch,
There
sriracha.
you go.
We're set.
From now, just if you're inviting Kyle to a pizza party, just get a large plane and just let him bring his own toppings. And just,
How about I just pick up the pizza? Let's make things easy.
there you go. Even better. For all intensive purposes, that's a great idea. See, we had that problem and we nipped it right in the butt. What else we got here? All right, so D had play it by year, and then let's see. Here's another one. The expression is supposed to be holier than thou. Well, aren't you holier than thou, Jeff, for telling Kyle and I what words we can and can't say because you don't like us to talk about fun
I am a
things?
little holier than that.
What is that?
You
That's
are.
not how
More
you say
than
it?
thou, right now.
That's what I said.
Oh, they said
No,
now.
holier than thou is
Yeah.
correct. That is
Okay,
correct.
thank
Yes.
God.
Right. No, yes, you got that right. This is another one, like how Jeff had reacted to D saying play it by year. Like, what? I've never heard anyone say this, but it was popular enough to make the list. It's holier than hell. That's a completely different expression.
Yeah,
That's,
people are getting that mixed up.
Hell and holy and
that changes everything. Because everything's holier than hell. So that has that
Yeah.
express. If you're going down that road, that's not holier than thou. What?
Is that something like satanic say?
Sounds
Oh, that's
like it.
holier than hell. Like,
I feel
because
like
to
it
them,
might be
like
like
hell's holy.
they changed their mind right in the middle. They're like, fuck, Oh shoot. Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Jeff,
Swear jar.
this Sunday at 1 p.m.,
We're
Kyle
having
and
a
I would
meeting.
like to have a 5-hour conversation with you.
I've got some
About how
potential
close-
advertising.
I just feel like it's I never heard Kyle
We
laugh that
got
high.
you.
Holier than, and they switch it up right in the middle and say hell.
Well, if you throw that F-bomb in there too, then that's not holy at all.
What kind of adjustment is that where they just throw in hell instead of thou? You mean like they forgot it? Or
No, like they just switched up their state of mind right in the middle. They changed up what they were saying, like right at the end. Because usually when you're saying, holier than now, you're kind of pissed at
Okay,
someone.
you're just trying to backtrack.
Yeah, he's redirecting. It's a very classic technique. It's like when Batman throws the smoke bomb. This is Jeff.
He got the shot caller. We didn't this time. We don't have one for him, but he does it himself.
There were some other ones on the list that weren't quite the same because then they delved into mispronouncing words. Like instead of supposedly, they went to supposedly, which is or.
Supposedly.
I specifically asked you for
God,
cilantro,
stop. Oh.
not parsley. And why did you specifically not listen to me?
Do you want some espresso, Rob? Some espresso?
Oh,
I had to learn that one on
I'm
this
sweating.
show a while
I'm sweating.
ago.
I hate this.
I thought it was espresso, and then I was like, oh, it is espresso. There's 2 S's, yeah. But I've always called it
yes.
espresso.
Oh God! Oh God! Makes you cringe.
Espresso. That's the X brings the word together a little nicer.
It's an S.
It's better.
It's
It's
two
more.
S's. It's not an
comfortable
X.
on the mouth when you say it with the espresso.
but it's not the word. It's not the word. That's
not a word, but people understand it, so it works.
I'm so frustrated
Yes.
that you want espresso.
We
Yes,
we
if I was-
have become very lazy and accepting. You're right. It's just
You're right.
sometimes you get to point out it's an espresso. No, I don't have an espresso. I just have an espresso.
Yes, in English class, it's acceptable to do that. I'm just trying to make Rob's head explode.
You're already making mine. I'm cringing. I'm physically cringing right now. This is I'm sweating.
Yeah, and there's another one with espresso that I was good. Oh, the one, and this would be exactly what Kyle's describing. I get it. It's you have to move your mouth in too many directions to actually say the word correctly. So we just say asterisk. That's not a thing.
Oh.
There is no such thing as an asterisk. There's an asterisk. That's
Yeah,
why
that's
there's an
difficult.
S there.
Asterisk.
No, it's not difficult. It's asterisk. If you have a speech impediment, it's difficult. We'll let you go. You can just be an asterisk. But for the rest of us, I had a speech impediment as a child. I couldn't say my S's, so I can do that joke. So you can get out of it. You can overcome. You can
Yes.
overcome. All right? I can sell seashells down by the seashore with Sally. You can overcome these things. Oh my God, that was so great.
I did too.
That's such a big achievement right there, Rob.
I had a list.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, now was it for S's?
Yes. You see, even now, now I'm thinking about it. Put your tongue
Yes.
behind your teeth and put it up. And
Okay,
go,
so you guys should be more accepting of the word espresso then, because it's easier for you to say.
But it's more difficult, and that's why I should try to do it.
Yep. See, we have the exact opposite reaction to that because we had to sound things out, so we didn't say sound them out.
Did you
or
have to get
whatever.
pulled out of class and go to like a special,
Yes.
Yeah,
And
so did I.
Oh, boy.
no joke. And it was for the S's sounds.
Mm-hmm.
The other kid, my partner, the other kid that always got pulled out of class, his name was Scott Spencer.
Oh gosh. I would have
It was like-
anxiety just going to that class.
It was doing speech therapy with Sean Connery, man. Scott Spencer sells seashells down by the seashore. Dude, just do what she said. No, not what she said. What she said? I should do what she said. Yes,
Oh,
Scott.
God, yeah.
Scott. And then pretty soon, it's like when you're with somebody for long enough, you start to speak like they do, and so he would set me back. Like I would progress, and then he would say, "Rob, can you slow down?" Like what?
You sound like Sean Connery too.
Yes, it is. It is. Okay. Big thing now, right? Is we're gonna get together and we're gonna see if we jive. We're just gonna see you jive or vibe.
Yeah.
Either one, right?
What is a
Are
jive?
we jiving
Okay.
or are we vibing? Either one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
But people are saying jibe.
Oh, you
like
bring the two.
Like the bus. There's a bus in Natoma. It's the jibe.
Sounds like a new herb.
Can we
The jive.
Can we get a
next to
definition
it?
for
It's a-
jive
it's
with a V?
It's a new version of chive.
hold on. Wait, what? Before we do that, what was this randomly over localized reference that did Dee make to a bus?
Oh, what the restaurant I work at, the Jibe is an Atomas community bus, and they come out and they want people to bike and they want people to ride their bus, and they just come out. I don't know what it stands for, but we support them.
Just didn't want to just flash over that. Now, Jeff, you want the definition of jive?
Yeah, I looked it up though. So
What is jive? I don't know what a jive is.
you want me? I'll do it. Refer to a lively swinging style of jazz dance and music, or it can be a slang term for insincere, deceptive, or foolish talk. You guys let me finish the definition.
Sorry.
I was quiet. I should get a sticker.
Yep. We need a sticker chart for sure.
Okay, he'll do stickers.
Are you done? Okay. Yeah. So, in the 70s, when disco was... Oh, I'm sorry. Now I don't get to finish. Sorry. Oh, okay. That's me. In the 70s, when disco was so popular, we referred to it, I wasn't around, they referred to it as you shuck and jive. So that was where, like, those are the two dance moves. You shuck and you jive. I don't know what they were.
Uma Thurman, Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. And then it segued into, what is that jive talking? That's that old Bee Gees reference. And then in the movie Airplane, you jive talking, you're talking nonsense. But there's no such thing as jibe, where you combine jive and vibe. And that's what people are saying.
Jive turkey, Kyle.
No, it says jibe means to agree or correspond. So jibe is a word on here.
But it's not what they mean. They're
wrong usage.
Correspond. We went out together and we corresponded. That's not what we're not.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yes, we sat there and we sent letters to each other. We corresponded.
Let's write letters.
Oh.
People that are getting close to something, we're tracking it down, we're chasing it, and they say we're homing in on it. We're homing in. That is not. You're not
zoning in.
No.
Are we zoning in on it?
No.
No.
Not homing.
You're honing. HON.
Okay.
ING. You're honing in on something. You're not homing. It doesn't have to do with a house, and it doesn't have to do with zoning. It doesn't have to do with homies. It's just honing in.
You're locking in. You're honing in.
On the underwater alien environment that we're gonna find, Kyle.
Oh yeah,
we're honing in on it. Yeah.
See, the only thing I can imagine is
Me and Kyle
Santa
are figuring it out.
I was picturing Santa on his sleigh going, "I'm holding in on this house, ho ho ho." Now I know it.
I've never heard that in a Christmas movie.
I don't think Santa thinks that.
If you want to get former producer Nick really riled up, say around him either irrespective or irreplaceable.
I'll send him a text.
Neither one are words. It's either replaceable or you have, or regardless of there's no such thing as irrespective or irreplaceable. These are made up words. Regardless, it's the same meaning.
So if I text him and say, "I miss you, you're irreplaceable," it'd make his day.
No, you got to get them all in there. Irregardless of everything, I miss you because you're irreplaceable.
Perfect.
And then make up a word like I irrepurposely sent you this message or something. Just start making
America's RAD Cast. Only on the radnetwork.com.
Quick programming update. We mentioned yesterday Sue Barry from SueBarry.com, BARRY.com, was going to be joining us tomorrow. It's Monday. She had to push it to Monday because she got a big deal. She's got to close or some such thing.
Good for her.
Everything else
right on.
Yes, actually, that's all that matters. Any questions you got? Mortgage rates, interest rates, long-term housing, 5 years, 10 years, rentals, commercial, residential, doesn't matter. Radcast at theradnetwork.com. Sue Barry from SueBarry.com will join us on air Monday morning. Right now, we got some entertainment news.
Overture, curtain and lights. It's time for entertainment news.
The World Cup kicks off tomorrow.
No, tomorrow.
Soccer is being hosted by the United States, Mexico, and Canada across 16 different cities. The number of national teams is 48. For the first time in history, it was 32. We will get 104 soccer matches over a 39-day period. Wow. 39 days. Remember, where is it? AI predicted, and it was the Microsoft AI. Right? By the way, Jeff, did I ever pin you down? Do you have much of an opinion on the Microsoft AI? Which one is that?
I like it. No,
Didn't sound very reassuring. This is the co-pilot, they call it.
I was about to look it up too. I don't use Copilot as much. So like, I
don't think
used
I've
to.
ever used it.
So I don't have an opinion on it over the last year or so because I haven't used it in about a year.
They put everything into Microsoft Copilot, and Copilot determined that the USA will lose in the quarterfinals to Spain, and the World Cup will be won by France as they beat Brazil. That's apparently
I could have made those.
Okay.
Predictions.
Does ChatGPT have a different prediction? Can we set the AIs up against each other?
You can. I'm not wasting my time.
I need
It's soccer.
Gemini to be the winner.
Okay.
Go for it. Honestly, put it. I
Too
can.
much effort.
I
No, I was just wondering if you did
they
it.
put a lot of. I will say they were very transparent about how much information they had to feed AI to give it a good reason. Well, of course, Jeff, you could have said that France would win the world. I mean, anybody could say anything, but
I mean, France has
Copilot
won a
its
couple times in the last few years, as well as USA doesn't really make it past the quarterfinals usually. So I think that's
true.
Yeah.
I don't think that AI used that reasoning to come up with their answers.
I don't think.
But we'll
I don't
see.
think so either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if you're with me, Rob, but I really hope the USA doesn't win anything because we don't need any fans of soccer here in this nation. We don't need another culture of soccer fans being bred.
First, here's the good news, Kyle. You know, it's the old farmers insurance thing. I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. Even if the United States goes, let's say they go all the way to the finals, hell, they could win like the women did 22 years ago. Doesn't matter. Doesn't change a thing in America. We get over it like that. It's like how long national patriotism lasted after 9/11. 3 weeks is the answer. 9/11 hits, we're all bonded, we're standing on the steps, we're singing God Bless America. 3 weeks later, everybody hates each other again. 50-50 country,
Gotcha.
same
All right.
thing.
It's an easy weed
However-
to pull. The roots don't go deep. Got it.
Yes. But I am with you. I don't want to see the United States get anywhere near the quarterfinals. I want the United States to just go out, just devastate these losers that are walking around acting like soccer matters to this country. That's my personal opinion. I don't mind, though. I don't mind if the USA, they go far. They get into the quarterfinals. They get into the whatever, the semifinals, and go America. And then they lose and devastate everyone. That's fine, too, because they're not going to win, and you're all losers. The tournament kicks off tomorrow on June 11th with host nation Mexico playing South Africa. And then the final takes place on Sunday, July 19th.
I was invited to this game actually, and I really wanted to go, but it's in Mexico City, which is where the.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, where is it?
Not what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm
the
sorry.
final. The final is on Sunday, July 19th in New York.
No,
at
the
MetLife.
first game. The first game.
Okay, well, I had moved on from the first game, so
Sorry.
now we'll back up. No.
Yeah.
We'll back up because we have a personal show story. Just a little slow on the uptake. That's okay.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, the Mexico City game, you were invited to,
Yeah,
and you wanted to go.
Well, so the partner of ours, the owner of Helic, the restaurant in Natomas, the owner is there. He's gonna go to the game, and so I couldn't get the week off because I got these people here that need me on the show. So
These people.
Right, these people.
no, I mean it wasn't a good time for me to leave, but I really wanted to go to see the first game of that series.
Why?
Because it'd be a great experience.
It would be.
Yeah. I mean, Mexico City, I've never been. It's one of the biggest cities in the world. They have one of the biggest, this is a big honor for them to get the first game of the FIFA World Cup, whatever it is. And I thought it'd be a really fun game. I like soccer. Like, I don't necessarily think that it's
I know, you guys both hate soccer.
Yeah, you guys gotta take it easy, considering the fact that you don't really, Kyle doesn't really watch any sports.
Oh, Kyle. Watch any sports. Watch sports every night I work, which is 5 nights a week.
Right, but you don't really follow.
But would
them,
you?
and-
Would
I'm
you if you
following
weren't
it right
involved?
now. I follow the Kings. I follow the Cowboys.
Kings
I
aren't
follow
playing.
the Sharks.
Cowboys are the
because they
worst.
suck
Yeah.
right now. All right, I don't follow them as closely because I only care when they win a lot. That's when you really got to pay attention.
When they win a lot.
Anyways, I would love to watch the game in Mexico City. I mean, it would be like a once in a lifetime experience, and I was really looking forward to it. But I couldn't make it work. Yeah.
I will grant you it's a once in a lifetime thing. It's a bucket list thing if you care about that. You did say early on something like it would be an amazing experience. I don't know if you used the word amazing, but you don't know that. Whatever word you don't know, you phrased it positively. It might be an opportunity for something, but you don't know it'll be amazing. It might be
That's
horrible.
true.
It might be the
It could
worst
be.
trip ever.
Yeah, what if the
Yeah.
cartel shows up? Oh boy.
There you go. Yeah. What if you never make it to the game? Yeah. What if Kyle gets a call from a group of people that have kidnapped you, and he assumes it's a scam and just hangs up, never tells
That's
D
the
or
risk
me?
we take. That's definitely the risk we take, right? Yeah. So no, I would definitely travel to Mexico City to go and watch the first game of the FIFA World Cup. I think that'd be a great experience. I was really looking forward to it, actually.
I agreed with you entirely until you were going to the soccer game. I would absolutely travel to Mexico City. End of my story. I would not then go attend tomorrow's stupid soccer game, but it is tomorrow. And wait, there was something else in there. Oh, and now along the way, that's what I wanted to get back to. So Jeff, you did that very immature guy thing. It felt like where you wanted to demean, and you chose Kyle as your victim. That he doesn't get to have an opinion on this because he doesn't even really watch sports, which he then corrected you on. But where were you going with that? That because the level of sports and were you just going to attack me because I openly admit that I don't like soccer? Where were you going?
No, I was saying that you guys don't like soccer, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I consider it entertaining. Yeah, but also like the reason why I said something to Kyle because he doesn't watch a lot of sports. So I get that you've seen sports or something like that.
What do you mean? I don't watch a lot of sports. You have no idea the amount of sports I watch. I have 15 goddamn TVs on at the bar, and I'm paying attention to who wants what on what channel. They pay attention to each game, so I know when the scores are crappy, so I can change them. So I'm paying attention to a lot of sports, and I
believe that.
Passively.
No, I believe that you have a lot of games and the sports and stuff, but following certain teams or following certain
my teams
sports,
aren't doing good right now, so I can't follow them right at the moment. The Kings dropped out, so what am I going to do right now? I'm like, okay, they're sitting there. Maybe we'll get our crap together next year. When I start hearing chirps again about everybody coming together in October, I'll start paying attention to the Kings. And same thing with the Cowboys come August. And then with the Giants right now, they're not doing too good. But I put them on every time they're on, and I'm just disappointed.
Yeah,
so you're a fan.
Me too.
You're a fan of your teams. You're not a sports fan.
Exactly.
I get what you mean. I'm not a sports dork or nerd. I'm not invested with everybody. I like my teams only, so I'm not. Okay.
Right. Well, a lot of the times when I say follow sports, it means the league in general, right? So like you have to know specifically what's going on with the Cowboys now. Not just like when they play.
Oh, there's so much going on in my life. I don't have time to dig that deep into it.
and I didn't say it like you had.
I don't run a sports show.
Yeah, right. So I mean, it's a difference between. I do follow that kind of stuff all the time.
You're not a sports fan. You're a sports fan. You just don't follow sports in all sports and all facets of the sports.
Okay.
Is
Yes.
what
Yes.
think.
Okay.
Like
yes.
for
I am
example,
not that involved in sports. No, I don't go too far into it.
Do you right now know off the top of your head who the first place team is in the National League Central?
Is it Milwaukee?
Right, because you didn't say it. What?
I don't know. I think it's Milwaukee.
Yes, Milwaukee's it.
It is. Yeah. I had to think about it.
I didn't know what sport you were talking about, but yeah.
He said,
really?
I assumed it was just baseball the way he phrased it.
That's what I assumed too. Yeah.
Okay, so now we've got no sports fans on the show. When I say National League Central, it's obviously baseball.
Yeah.
There's no other National League. There's the in the NFL, there's the National Football Conference, no National League.
I follow baseball a little bit right now. I couldn't tell you who their coach was. I couldn't tell you their first starting lineup pitchers. I couldn't tell you any of that crap. Couldn't even tell you who their best hitter was. So I don't know much about them. You're right. Yeah.
Either could I.
Yeah, you're right.
But either could I. Yeah, I mean.
What is it's early? What? It's early in the morning?
I'm watching. I watch baseball.
Early.
No, I watch baseball all season, but like
it's not
towards
early.
September.
We're a third of the way through.
I
It's a third of the way through. They've all played over 50 games.
They just play so many games.
Yes, and we're a third of the way through the games. And by the way, all games matter.
The way is not even halfway, so we're still not it's not close.
I meant that comment by saying like I actually like in general all sports. So like I could watch like pickleball. I could watch stuff because I actually really am interested in just like people competing.
Adult tag.
Soccer is the same way for me. I played it when till I was 14. So like I have a higher respect for it, but I do enjoy the World Cup type of stuff.
Yeah.
Especially during the finals.
Oh, I can't stand the World Cup.
Good. Well, there's our official World Cup reporter, Jeff.
I'll keep everyone up to date.
Oh, please
and
don't.
informed about
I'm gonna be watching.
Yeah.
Well,
so we'll 20 million people.
Regardless.
Yeah. Irregardless of how you feel about soccer, the overwhelming majority of Americans are saying out loud they do not care. When you add up the two categories of not at all interested, me, or not very interested, you get to 70%. 3 out of 4 Americans have little to no interest in the World Cup. 13% say they're like Jeff. They're very interested. Wow, yeah. 60% of us expect to watch no matches right here. I don't care. I don't care that I do a sports show. The USA can be in the finals. I ain't watching. I'm just not. Really? Steve and I won't even talk about it the next day. We will do our list of the greatest bocce ball players of all time before we'll.
What if one of the soccer players gets injured severely, like is running and trips over something and face plants and needs reconstructive face surgery? Will you then report?
If the video is compelling enough to play and laugh, and report on. Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Today's live episode of America's RAD Cast is minutes away. So go sit on the toilet to hide from your family that hates you anyway, and enjoy whatever we could find from the last show that qualifies as best of segments. And to make it more enjoyable, after you wipe, do a line off the seat. You do wipe, don't you?
America's RADcast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. SueBerry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040, Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Remember, Kyle's Food Factor airs every Tuesday and Thursday right after America's RADcast. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, it's Rob's Soapbox. In other words, just stay here, and we'll keep you entertained until 11 when the Rob and Steve Sports Show starts at 11 here on the radnetwork.com.
If you go to AdvantageSteam.com, which you should, at the top of the page, you'll see the Services tab. Click on it, and you'll see that Advantage Steam does carpet and upholstery cleaning. They protect fabric and fiber. They clean and seal tile and grout. They polish natural stone. They clean rugs, especially those really nice ones from foreign countries. And they treat urine damage. And not just urine, but vomit and feces. No. Yuck. I assume if you need that service, you either have children or pets or you live in a frat house. But either way, they'll take care of you. Of course, Advantage Steam also applies MicroSeal. And if you don't know what that is by now, then you just suck. Joel is the local small business owner of AdvantageSteam.com. He's a lifelong maggot, and he's treated, cleaned, protected, polished, and microsealed the homes of countless members of the RAD team over the years, various RAD studios, and of course, Williams Manor. And I hate admitting this, but he is a genuinely really great, nice guy. In fact, if you tell him I said that, you'll get 0% off all services. So go to AdvantageSteam.com. Click on Make an Appointment, enter in your available dates and any comments, like maybe type, Rob said you're a really great, nice guy. Please give me 0% off. And they will get you all set up. Just go to AdvantageSteam.com. That's AdvantageSteam.com.
If you think nobody cares that you're alive, try missing a few payments and see what happens. But, har har, never miss America's RAD Cast. Hilarious. This is America's RAD Cast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rob. I want the United States to just go out, just devastate these losers that are walking around acting like soccer matters to this country. That's my personal opinion.
Kyle.
I've always called it espresso.
Oh God! Oh God! It's different. It's an S.
America's RAD Cast.
All right, we're gonna start with okay. So, Kyle, I need you in mid-season form here, maybe. Because
What's that mean?
it means like you came to Jesus. If you have to ask, it means that you're
Ready
ready
to
to
go.
play.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I was ready like 20 minutes ago.
Kyle did
All right,
come in
well,
ready.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, came in hot ready.
Hopefully it wasn't. Hopefully you didn't peak 20 minutes ago, and now it's all gone.
No, I was like what do you call it? Little Caesars. I'm hot and ready right now. Let's go.
I like that.
Hey.
I think that's a
Hell of a
new
way to
nickname.
start.
I like it. Little Caesars.
Okay, we don't have a lot of details here, so we kind of have to make them up as we go. But depending on how you wake up in the morning, if you go to social media or anything like that, this story has exploded, and but for all the wrong reasons. It's because people find the whole situation so absurd that all they do is they keep forwarding it and posting it and reposting it. But we only have what the original poster has put up to go on. It's from a woman who is writing about her and her boyfriend. You know, it's one of these social media sites of, what do I do? Or what do you think of this? Those kind of things. By the way, first question for me, is there an age limit on saying that if you're single and you're dating that you're boyfriend and girlfriend? Is it weird, like when you get into middle age, like, I don't know, me, like if you have a regular person, isn't that kind of silly for me to be saying I have a girlfriend?
No.
I mean, I
No?
think it might feel weird to you because I think I would feel weird too. But I mean, I think that's what I mean. What else are you gonna say?
I mean, if it's
That's the problem.
the
My lady
context.
friend, that's
Significant other,
My lady
my
friend.
partner.
My old lady.
it depends on the
I
tone.
presume it's like
Depends.
well, when would it come up other than this is my girlfriend or this is my lady?
I don't think
of
that
the
sounds weird to
evening?
us. It just I think might sound weird saying it.
I know
Yeah.
you have to introduce like that. It's like this is so and
That's
so.
true.
Like that's my
That's true.
person.
This
Like
is-
whatever. You don't have to
this
explain
is-
it to anyone.
Like if you call,
None of your business is who this is. Yes.
If you call a restaurant though, and you're like, I'd like to make reservations for me and my girlfriend, and you do it like that,
No one says that.
that's a little weird.
That would get me a mark, I believe, wouldn't it? In the seating chart or whatever, like.
It's an anniversary.
I do. I
Put 'em
feel
in
weird-
back.
I feel weird with like my brother. He's been in a long relationship, like 15 plus years, and they're engaged. But I feel weird saying that she's his girlfriend when I go, oh yeah, and his
Fiance.
girlfriend, because like it just they've been together for so long. It feels odd saying that. But I think if it's new, it's normal.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with this story. It just caught me.
Our own
So,
tangent.
Okay, a woman online says that she and her boyfriend have been trying to have kids. You can insert in all of your judginess here about their boyfriend, girlfriend. Now, first of all, I don't know how old they are, and I don't know how long they've been together because she doesn't tell us. So we only have what she has to
Okay,
go on.
so-
what she's given us.
Add in little details then. They're trying to have kids. Let's go 3 years in.
Okay.
Yep. And we have to make up an age.
No, you don't have to. I don't know. Do you have to? Do we need to?
Was that brought up in the story? Do we know?
Hard to say. It could be yes, in the sense that without us knowing her age, she makes age an issue. You'll understand when I get there. So
I
she
think
does
I
make
know.
Mid 30s. Yep, got it.
No, I think she's
What was that?
pushing 40.
Oh, oof.
Okay.
Mid 30s.
All right. Woman online says she and her boyfriend have been trying to have kids, but now he wants to delay the pregnancy. Well, there's no pregnancy. He wants to delay trying, I guess.
Okay.
Or they've been trying and they haven't had any luck, but he wants to put it on hold because they have this really special thing. They have this place they go that recreates what she describes as a shared special moment that was shared there years ago. So they've been together for years. So you might be right, Colin, 3. And so he wants to go back to this place, but she would, in his opinion, she would have to they would have to suspend their pregnancy because the place is an amusement park and he wants to ride the roller coasters together.
Oh boy.
Valid.
Valid.
So,
Okay.
so dude, she's not pregnant. dude wants to just stop trying to get her pregnant so they could ride the roller coasters, even though there's no indication she is pregnant or
Are they
would be
married?
pregnant.
No,
Boyfriend, girlfriend.
Okay, so what if he wants to propose to her on the roller coaster? What if they get to the peak and he's like pops out the ring then because that's that special place, and he's like, you better not get pregnant. I can't even have a kid because my family will disown me if we're not married. I want to propose to you first, and then we can get pregnant.
It's dangerous. You can't do it on the ride. Maybe below, but you can't do it on the ride.
After she's done screaming, she's like, oh my God, that was so funny. He goes, here's a ring too.
Yeah.
I like how Kyle actually took really sweet words and said them in such an aggressive way that ruined the message entirely.
You're welcome.
Want to get married? We're on the top of a roller coaster. That's what our
Look, you
life's
can't
gonna
get
be.
pregnant. That's why I told you we're stopping. Now take this ring, then we can get pregnant.
It's
bitch.
just another sign that we're right. It's another sign that we're heading towards like the movie Idiocracy, because it's like, people find any reason not to have children because they want to either continue their lives, like ride roller coasters, or they don't want to have to give up their vacation time.
So, by the way, there's one thing that social media jumped on. Is that what this guy's doing? Does this guy realize that you can't, if you have a kid, you can't just say, hey, we're going to the amusement park, and he's trying to slowly back away from it? Is he saying, because everybody, of course, has to guess, because her whole point is that she is not cool with pausing their attempts to conceive just so she's available to ride roller coasters.
Yeah, I think he's going to pop the question. I think Dingbat wants to pull a ring out on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And then he wants to have kids once he gets his life in order. Because that's a big thing, too. Like, a lot of families will judge you if you have a kid out of wedlock. Mm-hmm. I was one of those kids. Mm-hmm. Anyways.
Okay. I'd rather none of us make decisions based on what other people think.
I think it's cool. If he wants to have a good anniversary, have a good time, have her have some drinks, go on the rides, might pop the question. I don't know, a last vacation, a last little hurrah that's memorable before you have a baby and you're locked down.
Special place.
Yeah. Oh, special place. I was like an island. I was like Bora Bora.
No, the amusement park. It sounds like they met there or something, or they had a great time there or whatever.
Cute.
But I still don't understand this concept of they need to stop. They've been trying to conceive, hasn't taken yet. So they're going to stop trying to conceive. What, on the off chance that a 4-day-old growing process is going to be ruined by her riding a roller coaster? It doesn't make any sense.
That's why the only thing I can think of is the proposal.
Well, no, I think it'd be better anyways if she stayed off of it because she was already pregnant, and then he proposed like in the picture. You know how they take the picture at the end, right?
Okay.
And he's like this with the ring open. That would be a better solution than have her on the ride.
Or even like in the middle of the ride, they're both like screaming. You know how they take your picture when you're screaming? Maybe he knows where the camera's at.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
But she would have to be on the ride too, though.
But even they're at the amusement park and she's pregnant, she's going to be nauseous and irritable and annoyed probably. I don't know. I don't want
I
pregnant.
mean, how dangerous is it to go on a roller coaster pregnant? I mean, is it really that bad? I mean, it depends on the roller coaster, I guess.
It also depends on where you are. She would be days pregnant. When are they? Are they? Is he talking about a year from now? Because it's roller coaster season. She isn't pregnant. And somehow they're both of the mindset we need to stop trying, in case my 4-day-old baby is barely growing and it might get ruined in a roller coaster. It doesn't make any biological sense at all. But they both agree with it. These are the people that shouldn't have children.
Maybe he does want to back out. Maybe he doesn't want kids.
I think he's just selfish and really wants to go on roller coasters. That's all. I don't think there's any romanticism in it. I think he's like, I just want to go on roller coasters. I don't want to give up my roller coaster life.
Yeah, well, he's already kind of a kid. We don't need children raising children either. Like you said, Rob.
Right.
They shouldn't be breeding.
So, Jeff, he's just an idiot then, right?
Yeah, right.
Because he actually believes this and he's using it as a way to ride roller coasters.
Any way to postpone, getting into that position, I guess. And he's like, oh, we got, we got tickets to Disneyland. We don't want to not be able to ride the roller coasters, right? No, I mean, it's pretty much nonsense, in my opinion.
That seemed to be the verdict of social media, was it's pretty much nonsense.
I think he cares for her. It's valid.
Because he wants her to go on.
Postponing it for a month, whatever. Like maybe they're gonna have to conceive their baby that night. Maybe he wants to just have a good old night, like with her. And
Is it just conceiving? Is that they're just stopping? Or do they have to actually do like in vitro or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, is there a surrogate involved?
No, it's just they're just going to stop
There
trying.
was a surrogate.
Gotcha.
They
Okay,
could
that's a
go
little
to the
different.
roller coasters with a surrogate.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And again, put that into your head too. This is a guy who's saying, "Let's stop having sex," or "Let's start super duper using birth control."
Yeah.
What if he has an
You gotta-
STD and he needs to go get that taken care of at the doctor before she finds out? Okay, this took a dark turn.
Yeah, it did. We got real
Alright.
big.
Okay, dark but not unbelievable
Yeah,
in any
oh, no.
way.
No, I think Kyle might be right. Yeah, it's more believable than like, oh, I just want you to be next to me when I'm on a roller coaster. I'll go on a roller coaster myself. I don't need anyone next to me. I'll have a good time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yep. He's a dirty bird.
All right, we solved that problem. Another day, another basketball game at Madison Square Garden. This one did not include President Donald Trump. It did include a miraculous comeback by the Knicks, who are now up 3-1. But the big news, of course, screw basketball, screw this record-setting comeback by the Knicks. The big news was that Taylor Swift was in Madison Square Garden, but without fiance Travis Kelce, who was on a mandatory 3-day mini camp with the Kansas City Chiefs. So instead, Taylor Swift had a girls' night. Yay!
Really popping.
She brought two of her closest friends, sisters Elena and Esty Haim, who are 2/3 of the pop rock band Haim.
I don't know.
I
I didn't know when I saw the picture either. Yeah, no idea.
And they got the courtside seats there next to Ben Stiller. And they all the Swiftie, the Taylor and her two little friends there, they're all wearing blue and orange T-shirts. See, because those are the colors of the Knicks. And Taylor Swift's shirt says Stevie Nicks on it. Get it? Stevie Nicks.
Oh, I didn't even
isn't
see that. I
funny?
didn't notice that.
I didn't notice either.
Her tits
From
aren't big
Fleetwood
enough, I
Mac,
can't tell.
but they're there to watch the Knicks. See, so Stevie
An ode.
and the internet has lost its mind over how hysterical it is that
I mean, I
Taylor
chuckled
Swift.
a little bit, but I'm over it now.
You even chuckle, huh? For me, it took me like a minute to even figure out what the hell the connection was. Maybe that's my issue. But I was like, okay. So it just says Stevie.
What does her fringe shirt say? Does it say Nickelback? What does it say?
I can't read that far. Right.
I don't know.
I just want to know.
They might have all done a play on the word
Something,
Knicks.
yeah,
That's
like
cute.
something.
That's not too
Is she
bad.
wearing shorts or a skirt? What's happening
It's
there?
a jean. It's a jort.
It's a jort. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
jean short.
It's a wannabe.
It's not even
jort.
a skirt.
It's a
Okay.
torn up jean.
Who, Taylor? And then are
Yeah.
those giant boots?
Yeah, but she's wearing
No, I think she
something
just has like
in
slits in her pants.
Oh,
Eyeball
Yeah, that's what I
slit.
was
I
thinking.
can't tell. It's all black down from
Fashion.
there.
Fashion. Get my glasses
Whatever. When she appeared on the, of course they have to add this in. When Taylor Swift appeared on the Jumbotron at Madison Square Garden, she received a warm welcome from the crowd, in stark contrast to President Donald Trump, who was emphatically booed in Game 3.
No, duh. She doesn't get to make fun political decisions.
I mean,
She
it's
sings
that even needed-
songs.
You don't have to point that out. It's just like, it's not apples to apples, for God's
I
sake.
didn't even know it was her, and I was watching, and I was like, "Who are these weird girls? Who could afford these seats and act like this?" I was like, "Who are these weirdos?" That's how you act courtside.
I'm excited for if President Trump's asked about Taylor Swift getting all the cheers and him all the boos. He's probably going to pull the whole Stephen A. Smith argument. She's not equipped to be president. Nope. She's not
Not a
smart
real
enough.
fan.
He already said that he got cheers. He didn't say there was any
Right, that'll
booze.
be first.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
That's fun. I can't.
I don't know what game you were watching on Monday. I got cheered. It was amazing. That's totally why I'm bombing Iran again. We're 2 to 3 days from a peace proposal, but we're bombing them again. Christ. All right, what's next? Oh, okay, this is a case that came out in the American Journal of Case Reports. Boy, that sounds like a riveting medical magazine. It's about a 52-year-old man. He has a history of migraine headaches, but he noticed that for the previous 4 months, his headaches had become more frequent. They were occurring weekly. They were becoming more severe, and his medications weren't helping. So you get these debilitating headaches. You just want to lay down, close your eyes. You hate the world.
Been there, yeah.
Worse.
And he gets them regularly, but now his meds aren't working. So doctors ordered a CT scan, which revealed multiple fluid-filled areas in the white matter, which is the brain's communication network throughout his brain. And like, well, those shouldn't be there. Unsure of what the cysts were, doctors admitted him to the hospital for further neurological evaluation. Lab tests revealed nothing. Well, that's comforting. We don't know. However, An MRI showed excess fluid where there shouldn't be, which can dangerously increase pressure in the brain. So doctors became suspicious. They talked to the man. He said that his only travel was a cruise to the Bahamas 2 years ago. So
so nothing, or it's not linked?
No.
Okay.
No, they had dismissed that entirely. And he said he doesn't eat raw food, although he did admit to a habit of eating lightly cooked, non-crispy bacon for most of his life. That's as close as it gets.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're always
light cooked.
always going
And
to ask
cookie dough.
that.
Non-cooked cookie dough.
Right? Did he? That would be the same
What
type
about
of idea.
raw eggs?
Yes, you would admit that. If you're that concerned and they ask you.
We're already worried about this guy.
They took multiple tests, and they ultimately confirmed that he had something called neurocystic cirrhosis, which is a parasitic infection caused by a pork tapeworm.
Oh, that bacon really wasn't lightly crisp, was it? A little raw?
The infection is called by the larva form of a pork tapeworm that uses pigs as hosts, and then humans contract the worm when they ingest the cysts in infected pork or feces.
Oh, so he's eating bacon or poo?
Sounds delicious.
Maybe
I'm waiting
both.
for my breakfast sandwich over here with bacon. Yay.
Did you check it for worms?
I like mine lightly cooked.
Uh-oh.
I'm nervous.
The tapeworm infected the man's gastrointestinal tract, and then through exposure to his contaminated feces, the worm infected his brain. He pulled an RFK Jr. He's got a worm in his brain.
Lord.
Patients with that usually suffer seizures, although this guy didn't report any. They put him on meds. And they did also say that this thing called neurocystic cirrhosis is not usually caused by eating undercooked bacon, so they remain stumped entirely as to where he got this particular parasitic infection in pork tapeworm.
Well, maybe it was bacon from the Bahamas.
Maybe.
2 years ago?
Yeah,
That
they
is the
threw it out. Maybe
slowest-
they missed something.
Some wild pigs, some
The
boar.
parasite lived in him for 2 years?
You don't know. It takes a while maybe to get to the brain. Maybe it started out as like, yeah, never mind. I don't know how this works.
Maybe.
I was going to describe it, but it would be wrong.
Well, of course, you can't describe it if you don't know what it is.
Yeah, just found that out. I was going to go for it.
No conclusion. There was no
America's RADcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
The first time Corey walked into my home, I came around the corner, extended my right hand to shake it, and said to him, "Wow, you're big." And that would be Corey from quickdumpsters.com. Quick is spelled wrong intentionally. Quick, Q-U-I-K dumpsters.com. That's quickdumpsters.com. Corey's yet another maggot launching his own locally owned and operated business, and boy, did I need him, and really we all do. Things pile up, you get frustrated, you keep saying, "We need to make a dump run." Pretty soon it's more than a dump run, and now you need to rent a truck or have one of those ugly upside down box cars parked in front of your house that you fill up yourself. Or you do like I did, you call Corey at quickdumpsters.com. In my case, my house had fallen into complete disarray as my late wife Christina had lost her 2-year battle with congestive heart failure, and amongst the many things left were gathering her things and finding what to donate, what had to just go in that pile of stuff where we were both going, why did we ever buy this? And it all could have been so overwhelming had Corey not just walked in, taken charge, and removed dozens of boxes of total junk, unusable dog kennels, desks that were falling apart, a worthless old smoker that couldn't be fixed, bag after bag of crap, and I can't remember what else. He was quick, spelled wrong, Q-U-I-K, quiet and clean. Well, he wasn't clean. I mean, he was. But I'm not commenting on his hygiene. I meant that his work was clean. He swept everything when he was done, and the house looked like he'd never even been there. Corey's the real deal, and I couldn't be more proud and happy to call him a brand new advertiser. His story's incredible, his dedication unmatched, and his motivation to succeed larger than he is, and that's saying something. Quotes are free. You don't even have to have them over to your house. Just send him some pics or videos, and you'll get your price, schedule your day and time, and watch someone else get that junk out of your house. Go to quickdumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com. Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
And now more words of wisdom from Kyle. Remember, people you hate are like slinkies. They're worthless, but you'll crack a smile when you finally push them down a flight of stairs. Ah yes, I love the smell of felony assault in the morning. And the best place to get it is right here on America's RAD Cast on the radnetwork.com.
All right, time to put your 90s cap on. This is becoming very popular, the everybody attacks Gen Zers trend, and it allows we Gen Xers and millennials to bond because we have already dismissed the boomers, and so now it's just us against the Gen Zers and the Ayers.
We're going to win.
Isn't it fun? I know, it's great.
Yeah, they're weak.
And especially because the Gen Xers raised the millennials, and a lot of Gen Xers are mad at their fellow Gen Xers for what they did to millennials, and now Gen Xers are going, you know what, compared to these Gen Zers, you did a pretty good job. So, well done. So we get to bond as a group. They started this 2 days ago online, and it's gone viral as people think of more and more stuff. They started on TikTok. It's everywhere now. People people age 30 and up were asked. So all of us, if you're 30 or older, name things that we had to tolerate as kids that would emotionally destroy kids today. Okay.
Well.
I don't know about the word destroy. What, you got one right away?
You just, you mouth off to your parents, and maybe your parent grabs you by the neck/jaw area and throws your head into the side of the door in the bathroom.
See, if any form... Maybe. That was a maybe. That was maybe.
I mean, I think everybody was a little traumatized there, right?
Yeah. And that was us. And how would the Gen Zers react, or the Gen Ayers now?
CPS?
Right.
For sure. Oh, yeah. FaceTime and CPS immediately.
That's one of my favorite memories. And I grew up in the 70s and 80s, so we only had landlines, but they had started to run those things on TV, the 1-800 child abuse line, because it was not abnormal. I know this just horrifies people. It was not abnormal in the late 70s. We had across the street from us a house where screams would just emanate.
Really?
I mean, the woman would scream.
Oh, boy.
The kids would scream. We all knew it. And if the kids said anything, the adults always said, "Mind your business." So that was how you grew up. You just let it be. Just unless we see something, stay out of it. We don't know.
Don't ask, don't
so
tell.
it was exactly, and it was right around there they started the child abuse hotline thing, because wait a minute, we don't want kids getting their asses beaten left and right. We don't want anybody, but you get the point. So they start running the PSAs, 1-800 child abuse, and or whatever the number was. My dad is disciplining me, but verbally. He hasn't done anything physical, and I think I'm going to be oh so smart, and I pick up the phone and I say, I'm going to call the child abuse hotline.
That's when it happens, probably.
No, he literally stood there, crossed his arms, and said, "Go ahead." He just stood there. I'm like,
Try me.
Dad, they'll come get you. Go ahead, call. So that was the next. But now imagine then Kyle's story. and I've heard stories like that endlessly. Friends of mine who had kids that turned like right around 14, 15, they were getting precocious. One of them mouthed off to mom, and my friend literally picked his 14-year-old kid up by the throat and put him against the wall, Darth Vadered him, and said, don't you ever talk to your mom like that again. They don't even cover that on this list because I think it's so outlandish. Like, come on. If a Gen Zer's in a fetal position listening to us describe this.
Right?
Well,
Here's the scary thing. As a bartender, I hear people's reasons why they cry at the bar when they have too much to drink. We'll call it that. And one of my patients, regulars, he came in and told me that in the 70s, he was the firstborn of like 4 kids. He was born early 70s, got his ass whooped by dad and mom, and was treated pretty terribly. Apparently, his 1-800 numbers come out. In the 80s, he had some more siblings that were younger than him. They didn't get like beat at all. So he grows up like wondering why he was mistreated, but he told me, he's like, back then it was kind of like the thing to do. Like, no one said anything. It was pretty acceptable just to whoop your kid's ass. And I was like, whoa. And then he's like, it just was hard growing up watching that, seeing like the attitude change and these other kids, his siblings, get taken care of a little better.
I mean, when I was younger, I mean, I didn't have, my parents didn't like spank me really. I think I remember getting spanked like once when I was young. But my cousins did. My uncles spanked them. But I mean, even though I was super scared of it, we never would have thought like, oh, we're gonna tell on you, right? We're gonna like call like the authorities and tell on you.
Yeah.
I think to answer your initial question, I think the biggest difference for me, and I've always said this even when I was younger, is just the work ethic that my dad expected from me at a very young age on a consistent basis. Like my yard work and my chores were like top priority for him, and there was no excuses. Like I double header, 110 degrees. Make sure you get the lawn mowed when you get home. That kind of thing. And even in my head, it was like, oh, I still gotta mow the lawn. That kind of thing. And my friends were just sitting there like, yeah, you want to come over and jump on my trampoline? I'm like, no, I got 2.5 hours of yard work after this double header we got. So.
The chore list would be probably the easiest way to say what people under 30 today couldn't tolerate as kids, because it was like, here's what you will do, and this all has to be done like if you're a latchkey kid before we get home.
Also,
and then you. You're trying to bargain with time. Could I squeeze in a baseball game and then race home and do all these chores half-assed?
Mine was like that. I would come home from school and it was do homework. After homework was done and checked by mom, then it was the chore list on the whiteboard marker in the kitchen. And each kid, it was 3 of us growing up, so each kid had 3 or 4 different chores. And then we had to do that Monday through Friday, and they all switched up. So I'd get like dishes, cat box, I don't know, vacuum the floor, and then it'd all rotate with different chores throughout the week. And you had to go cross off each chore when you were done. And then it was inspected when stepdad got home before dinner.
Yeah, here's something else.
No, it's real.
This will blow the mind of Gen Zers. Did you hear that? Kyle had to actually use like a pen to cross off the list or cross off
an
the chores.
expo marker.
And his mom created this whole rotating chore list without an Excel program. She actually did it with her head and her hands and her brain. Can you imagine?
She had to write the names down every Sunday, redo them.
I would say if you say you're bored, if I say you're bored, you're going to clean some baseboards, you're going to pull some weeds. Never say you're bored.
Yep.
Find something to do. Leave us alone.
Oh, yeah.
That was
if you told your parent, I'm bored, no problem. We're
going to find you a manual task to do.
In fact, that actually made the list of something that people under 30 would not be able to tolerate as kids, was being bored, because kids don't know what real boredom is.
Yep.
I say that all the time.
We lived without Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Can you believe it? I lived we didn't even have the internet. We had, for a while as a kid, I had like 5 channels on my TV.
Yeah, I didn't have internet for a long time either. Not until I was like 6.
When the internet came out. Then you had dial-up. That's right.
That's why I like my generation. I know I'm considered like an older millennial, but I really like the fact that I didn't have internet for a little bit throughout my childhood. So and then I got put into tech classes pretty young, so I got to get the like up to date like kind of like new computer kind of stuff really early. So I got really into it. But then cell phones didn't get popular until I was like maybe middle through high school, where people actually started bringing like their cell phones to school. Oh yeah. So you got a little bit of like, and then texting. I remember even when I graduated, I'm like, texting. Who texts? That's so
Oh, really?
stupid.
Oh,
Because you had to
yeah.
do the like,
I
you know,
wasn't
click,
allowed.
click,
T9.
click. Yeah, kind of
T9.
thing.
Oh, it was so fun texting, hiding your phone on the side like this, and your teachers didn't catch on yet because they were too old and weren't hip with the cell phone
Right,
game.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. All day. All day.
All right, we touched on a few there. First of all,
T9.
no, because there's a lot in there. But because as Jeff's talking about the various stages of the technology growing, just the idea of not being reachable. We literally
Yeah,
weren't reachable. You
right.
couldn't get a hold of us. There was no way to know where we were. We were
had
just out on our bikes. There were no cell phones.
You had to
Oh,
call the
yeah.
house and be like, "Is Kyle home?
Yeah,
Can Kyle come out today?" Or you know,
Or
like,
God forbid, knock on the door. I was watching home videos
Oh, I
not
used
so
to
long
do
ago,
that.
and
Oh,
my
yeah.
friend rang the doorbell and asked if I could come play in the video.
I used to do
was
that.
like,
Put pressure on the parents, Mike.
I was very Jehovah's Witness. PTSD. I knocked on too many doors.
No, that was normal. But at least for where I grew up, the key was don't call and don't show up around like this universal dinner time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody eats a dinner for different. So we all had to learn each other's dinner schedules and figure out who eats the latest and who can start the process of gathering everybody up. For
My
the
dad
evening
used to do that.
games.
He used to answer the phone and say, "Oh yeah, he's here, but we're sitting down for dinner, so he'll call you back afterwards."
Oh, my favorite is
That
when
was a very common thing.
I liked it when I go knock on the door and I'd be like, "Hey, can Nicholas play?" And the mom be mad at Nicholas for something he got in trouble. It's like, "No, he can't. He's in trouble right now. You can come back in 2 or 3 days when he's not grounded." And she slams the door, and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Kyle, you're
Sorry.
a bad influence.
Sorry, Nicholas.
Is that what that was? You're probably. Nick was a good kid for the
but-
most part.
By the way, the slowness of dial-up internet did make the list of things that people under 30 wouldn't have been tolerated. And Kyle, you brought up the early days of texting, like classmates or whatever, right? And so what made the list was instead of texting, we had to pass notes in class. And if you got caught, the teacher made you read it out loud so everyone could hear. Right now,
Oh, okay. So I was in that weird in between time. We had to draw pictures that we wanted to pass around. So the notes you could text, but remember in Algebra 2, I'm a sophomore at the time. Picture messaging was still in its basic infancy, and we drew this picture. And we called it Man Squatch. That's because our Algebra 2 teacher, she was kind of a bitch, but she was also a PE teacher, so she had extra hormones or something. I don't know, but she had hairy ass Sasquatch arms, and she was balding. And we drew this mean picture that kind of looked like her. Passed it around, and she found it.
Oh God. Did you get punished?
Nicholas,
Or did you
that-
cry?
I didn't
What
get
happened?
punished. No,
Oh.
she didn't know who
Oh,
wrote
okay.
it. Yeah, I don't even know who drew it. I just remember passing it around, looking at it, and giggling. I wasn't that good of an artist.
I know. I think we've already established that Kyle was the bad one in the group.
Yeah.
Like he was like the one that got people in trouble and stuff.
yeah. And snickered like he is here 20, 25 years later about it still.
Mine was having to clear
other-
your plates. I hated that. Like you have to finish your whole entire plate, but they load it up with like ugly spaghetti, just gross food, and you're like, oh God, I have to eat all of this before I can leave the table. I hated
And
that.
now no chance. Now you're giving your kid an eating disorder if you even do that. And then the kids are smart enough to say, "Are you trying to give me an eating
Is
disorder?"
there gluten in here?
There's also
I can't have
a
peanuts.
child I know that eats only chicken nuggets, like
Yeah, that's
frozen
sad.
chicken nuggets or McDonald's chicken nuggets,
No.
and the parent literally brings chicken nuggets like on
Everywhere.
like where they go
Everywhere, yeah.
instead of just
Yeah, so there was the clean your plate in the sense of eat everything, but then there was also the help us clean the table, help
That's
us
fine.
clear. Do we
Set the
still do that
table.
with children? And
Wasn't bad.
do we still make kids
I was setting the table. That was my
Yeah.
my responsibility, setting the table,
I liked
taking out
it.
all the trashes in the house, and taking all the newspapers out when newspapers was a thing. That went to the recycling bin. Yeah.
Well, do families even sit down at the dinner table anymore? What's that like in today's world? They all just look at their phones?
I know in some cases, if they even sit down, like you said, a lot of them go to their four corners. So, I mean, there are people I know that make a really concerted effort to try to have dinner time as a family still, but I don't know. You know, do they when the meal's over, do they all get up and just like do the teenagers just go sit and get on their devices, or do they do this thing we're talking about, contribute? You know, hey, wait a minute, and would they melt if you made them? Because that was the point of the survey. No, you don't get to sit down. You have to take out the trash or help us clean the dishes, kind of thing.
Family games,
just-
forced Bible studies, those are all on my things on my list. So I have a whole treasure trove.
I mean,
of,
Yeah, family games were usually
Forced.
well, I guess it depends on the house that you grow up in, obviously. But not only were they were fun, but because we had nothing else to do, it was like sure, boredom. Sure,
Yay, Monopoly.
let's play Parcheesi again as a family. Yay.
That till someone has a bad attitude and the game's over.
Right.
Uno went a little too far, didn't it?
In no particular order, other things people said that those under 30 wouldn't be able to tolerate as kids. Parents listening in on your landline. So you didn't have a cell phone.
I did this.
And,
I'm listening to
and
my
anyone
sister
in the
talking to her
house.
boyfriends.
See, there it is. Of course, Kyle's the one doing it. They're saying the parents, but no, in Kyle's house, he's the one doing it to everybody else. You can just listen in on what
It
everybody
was
else is
great.
saying.
You just pick up. We had 1, 2, 3. I think 3 different phones. One was wired to the kitchen. The other 2 were wireless. So if
Yeah.
anybody was on a wireless phone, I just go to the kitchen and just boop.
It was called.
Be quiet and you just listen.
Cordless.
It's called portable
Cordless.
or cordless. Yeah.
Not wireless.
Wireless is a cell phone, but
Okay,
Oh,
cordless.
oh,
yes, we had
right.
cordless. Whatever. They were big bulky phones that sat on a charger by the nightstands. Yeah.
Yes, cordless. Very good.
Yeah, I was
Different.
the girls. I had to be like, you are sitting in the kitchen. If you want to be on the phone, you're going to sit here on the landline and talk in front of us and see what we say. So, yeah.
That's why those of us that were wily and precocious, we got our own phone line as teenagers.
I know that I was always jealous of those people.
Not allowed.
Yeah, I had a couple of friends who had their own phone number and stuff. Super cool.
You didn't work
Wow.
it? Oh, that was like the first thing I did.
Oh, my parents would not. They were good with me being social. They'd let me use the phone, and we got call waiting, so that was a big plus.
See, I had to wait till cell phones were a thing. I got my first little slider phone when I was in 8th grade.
Okay,
I was 13
youngin'.
years old, yeah. But I didn't have like the whole get a line to your house. That wasn't a thing, no. My mom wanted to. She could listen in, but she was nice. I don't think she ever did.
That's kind.
Just you.
I never like hid from my conversation. My sister would take her phone because she talked to her boyfriend. She'd go hide in the closets. Like we had big like closets in the house, and she'd go in there and like make a little nest with like blankets and stuff, and sit in the dark and talk to her boyfriend. Now I don't even want to know what was going on in there.
Because
You
she
know,
had a brother
sounds
that-
terrible now.
She had a brother that was always trying to listen to her conversation.
Right.
That was it. Yeah.
Weirdo. By the way,
That's your
and
younger
Jeff
sister,
just
right?
mentioned.
Yeah.
Jeff mentioned one that I didn't have. We never had when I was a kid. We never had call waiting. I was
Oh,
long
yeah.
gone when
What's
call
call
waiting
waiting?
came out.
You just had another so like you hear a beep, right? Beep, and then you have to go. Oh, that's my other line.
Like different phone
Click
line,
over.
yeah.
Go. Hey,
Oh.
so,
On a-
yeah. Oh, I
On a
missed.
landline. This
Yeah.
was a big deal. It's like, now on our cell phones, it's real easy. But landline, whoop, and you had to pay extra. You were rich if
Right.
you had call waiting.
Yeah, right. That's
Wow,
what I
yeah.
thought.
We didn't have that.
He's a
Not
rich
that I know of.
boy.
I remember the cool thing to do was do a 3-way call.
Okay.
I wasn't good
Oh,
at
you
it, but
lost-
I had
you
friends that
lost
were
me
able
at
to
the-
do it.
At call, I stopped listening. Never mind. What? Oh, like a conference, like where you can put in other people.
Yeah, like
Match
I'd
'em
call
in.
my friend. His name was Jordan,
that?
and then Jordan was able to call our other friend Lennon and bring him into the conversation. All 3 of us could talk.
So
That was a big deal when I got one of those phones in my office when I was working.
Well, I was born when
getting
that
home.
happened.
Exactly. Most of us also we didn't have caller ID for a good part of growing up. You just had to be ready to talk to whoever, and we for a period they go far enough back there weren't even answering machines. The phone just rang, and rang,
Yeah, right.
and rang until you got tired and you just hung up. You couldn't leave a message or anything. Then we got answering machines, and people could leave messages, and then you were out but you couldn't check them. At first you couldn't check them. That was a big deal. You could call. You'd call your answering machine. You're out to dinner, and
Oh,
you
that's
call
right.
your
Check
answering
your
machine.
voicemails.
Yes,
Oh, no,
from
no
a payphone to
voicemails.
check your voice. Damn it, she didn't call, bitch.
I know. I still when I see that on Seinfeld, just because I want to get the one reference in today. They do that. Let me call my phone real quick. Let me check my voicemails, and they go into a payphone or something like that. And I'm like, wow, I remember that. It was back in the day.
Yep. And there was a weird one. So what we had to do was we had to put in a pin, right, like a code,
Rotary? Oh.
1, 2, 3 or whatever. But
said he
there
had
was
a
another
rotary
one. There was another way you could check your voicemail by playing like a tone over the phone, which I never had. But you called your voicemail and you hit a button or something and it went, beep, and then your calls played back.
Yeah,
Whoa.
because that's how like usually those passcodes work. Are those numbers provide tones, And
what it
those
was.
tones are what they actually use to determine, oh yeah, that they put the right number in.
This is only like a couple decades ago, children. This is how we lived. Somehow we got through this stuff. Here's another one. People under 30 could not understand having to order stuff from catalogs and wait 6 to 8 weeks to get it.
Oh
love
man,
that.
at school. Oh yeah, you get those little book and toy
No,
catalogs.
not those like Sears, like from like Sears or.
Does anyone remember East Bay?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I
Oh,
that
that
was
was
from there all the
fire.
time.
That was
a
fire.
website. That was before catalogs were.
Well, I mean, they started with catalogs.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Oh, my website. By the time I figured it out.
He's like, yeah, you can go online. You can see. No, this
No,
is a
before.
catalog.
Oh my god.
Before that.
This is when my grandma used to like get the
BC.
catalog and throw it in my lap and go, circle what you want.
Yep.
And then you called in and you would say, I want number 4692749.
Yeah.
Option
So you
B.
learn your data.
I want the black and red.
So I don't remember having that. I wasn't cool enough to get those. I know they existed. I saw them, but
You had a
I got.
website.
Well, the websites were there, but I remember my mom getting the paper. So like the newspaper would come in the morning, big old bundle, Sacramento Bee, and she'd take out like the stuff at Toys R Us
That's
and
the
the
Sunday paper.
yeah, and then you get the when Halloween was in town, the Party City little brochure. We get to go pick out the Halloween costumes we wanted, and then we'd always look at the toys, always, and we'd fantasize over what we were gonna get. My mom was playing that game. There was no circle it and we're gonna go get it. That did not happen.
That was all we had. Just circle the Sears catalog, the Toys R Us catalog, or whatever. And then at some point you might have either gotten a hold of or seen like the J.C. Penney catalog, and depending
it's
where you were in development.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, there were pictures of women in underwear.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It was racy, yeah. There was.
My best friend's mom had tons of Victoria's Secret catalogs laying around. We're both 14, 13 years old. Yeah. Oh boy.
Materials.
That's like porn.
It was. It was great. Oh my god, just nothing but bras. And then there was that back before they had that whole body positivity movement, and they let the uglies join the catalog. All of them were baddies back then.
Baddies.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
I think
There's other things.
when I became of age, it's like the internet just became wait. I didn't really want to look at the catalogs. I think the internet just became like available, and then all you had to do like to get into a over 18 site is say yes, I'm 18. That's all you had to do is click one button.
Yep.
And I was like, what? They don't. That's all they had to do.
Oh, my friend had
there's
the Playboy
security.
channel.
You did have it?
No, my best friend, one of my best friends, he had the Playboy channel. So around the same age, I got to go stay the night at this other friend's house, and he was cool because he had like all the rated R movies and all the mature M+17 video games like Grand Theft Auto. He had all of them. And
There's always that one kid
yeah.
whose parents have
his
zero
mom was a
boundaries.
stripper with 9 ferrets. Okay, he
makes
had some
sense.
problems, but his house was a lot of fun.
That's
Because she didn't care. She stripped for a living. Oh, yeah. And she did methamphetamine, too. She was up all night.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But anyways.
Why am I most disturbed by the 9 ferrets?
That was my favorite reason for going over there, too. It's like, oh, I'll go to TJ's house. He has 9 ferrets. And we got to let him run loose in the living room. And they had tunnels and the little race car track, too. You know, you press the trigger and the cars go around the track.
Mom's on meth. You're just watching the ferrets. Got it.
Dude, we had fun at that house.
yeah.
And the
we all
Playboy
find
channel.
we all find friends that don't. Yeah, their parents are kind of absentee, and you
Not
do
allowed
whatever
today.
you want.
Not allowed today at
Oh,
all.
my God. Yeah.
And then,
He was great.
even when we were growing up, there's the absentee, absolutely, but then there's the other version that we have plenty of now, but they just didn't care. They wanted to live their life. They were so selfish as parents. They were gonna have the Playboy channel because they were a freaky sex couple as the mom and dad, and if the kid watched it, they were gonna smoke pot, whatever.
Yep.
And that was, you gravitated to those two friends. If one was home, the other wasn't, and you always had access to whatever you weren't supposed to have access to, just like today. Right? Other things that would destroy kids today emotionally, said people over 30. Before computers, having to write multiple drafts by hand.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
First, second, third drafts, they all had to be written
Given.
out.
That's awesome.
And now what? Now they just make
Use
minor.
ChatGPT like Kyle.
They hit the microphone button. They just talk it. They don't even have to write. If voice to text was a thing when I was a kid, holy crap, I
remember
would have done really good in school.
Certain teachers did say like handwritten, like your essays have to be
Yeah.
handwritten, like, even
love
if you had a
that.
typewriter or a computer.
Mine was all in cursive, had to be cursive.
Yeah, the lost
Yep.
art. Cursive, calligraphy, writing, handwriting.
Here's
Sorry.
one. No, that's okay.
I
Just-
love
I was
it.
waiting for you to pause, and then here's another one. Having to go to school all day without a water bottle. Ugh, but
Oh.
humanity.
Well,
How do you guys do it?
We had a water jug in our classroom when I went to the hippie school. We made it. Oh, and there's water fountains outside.
There's
Remember
drinking
that?
there's drinking fountains. Yeah.
That's all we had.
I had- yeah.
And then, and if you if you wanted to push your luck during class, you could do the whole, "Can I get a drink of water?" No, no. Why didn't you get a drink before? We didn't have water bottles sitting out in front of us and access to any of that.
Yeah, if I was lucky, my mom packed a Capri Sun for my lunch.
Yeah.
can't
They have
im-
to pee more.
I can't imagine how many lost and found water
Oh,
bottles there
dear
are, because
God.
kids forget everything everywhere. So.
Here's another thing kids today would be destroyed by emotionally: dealing with not knowing something. Yeah, remember we would just go whatever and just
Yeah,
go on our way.
Or you
We-
go to
we
the
didn't-
encyclopedia.
Oh yeah.
And that was work, and it was really important because it wasn't as easy as, let me just look this up here real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you're wrong, Kyle. It was 1952. You know, it's like sometimes you just don't know, and it's okay. Being trapped in a car with both parents smoking cigarettes.
That's still valid.
That was a good. Those
I
are
never
good
got to
memories,
experience
man. Yeah, I got to see my dad on the weekend, so it was fun when I get to go see him. And he'd smoke in the truck, and for some reason, the smell of Marlboro Ultra Lights is like my favorite scent of cigarette.
I think you're
Nostalgic.
getting high off the nicotine.
No, it was nice. Like summer nights, like it was a little hot outside, and he'd light up the cigarette. Like for some reason, I enjoyed that. Like I get the secondhand smoke, and be like, yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Crank up that
I was-
Metallica, Dad.
I was really young when my parents stopped smoking, so my memory of like the secondhand smoke, because it was allowed everywhere, is A's games. You'd go to A's games and everybody around you is smoking, and you're outside. You got the smell of the grass, but literally, cigarettes were they had smoking sections and non-smoking sections at like Burger King growing up, and everywhere. So
yeah.
that secondhand smoke still was everywhere.
Again, yeah, that's a very interesting time to live through too. Is like, yeah, when they started doing that, when they said smoking, non-smoking, and then when smoking got rid of altogether, it was like definitely different going into restaurants and them asking you that every time you came in.
My grandma still has a McDonald's ashtray in her garage where she smokes.
Yep. Yeah, they
I
let you
want
smoke
that
everywhere.
actually. I'm gonna go up
And
there and be
then-
like, I'm taking that.
There was that weird transition period where people would see if they could get away with smoking indoors. Because forced a habit. They knew they couldn't, but they would try it and see how long it would take somebody to come over and go, "Excuse me, you can't smoke indoors." Oh, okay. Because otherwise, then once everybody got into it or realized, it was like every 20 minutes you'd see somebody get up from their dinner table because they've got to go outside and then come right back because they can't just sit there and enjoy their meal because they're giving us cancer or something like that.
It sounds like a more relaxed time. You can just sit there and just light one up.
Imagine on an airplane though.
That'd be great. I wouldn't mind. I don't mind the smell of smoke. I work in a bar. It's everywhere. It's whatever. I enjoy it. It brings me back childhood memories.
Yeah, everyone at your bar does go to a smoke break every 15 minutes.
Yeah,
too.
they do. Yep.
So they come back and fill the bar with nice aroma.
That's delicious.
Ooh, it's not just secondhand smoke; it's via body odor. Mm.
Oh yeah, don't forget the grease in there from the kitchen, the fryer.
Sure,
Oh
that's
yeah, it's
baseline, though,
magical.
right? Isn't it? Yeah. Yummy. Also, kids would be emotionally destroyed today when they realized that back when we were under 30, there's nothing on demand. There was unavoidable FOMO. You either watched or you didn't. I mean, especially and even if once you got the VCR thing, you could only tape one show, and you had to agree with the family and
love
tape. So it was either
Yeah, I had TiVo growing up, so like at an early age, 11 or something.
You're not old enough then to know like the channel where they showed the guide. Are you?
Oh no,
Were they like?
you still have to see that in hotels. Yeah, it was like channel 001.
Not like a guide, but it was like a flowing guide. It was a channel that just like moved like with a Wheel of Fortune wheel, right? And it just kind of came up, and then you had to wait for your channel.
I
I saw
remember
it in the
that.
paper.
Yeah,
It was in the paper.
you
They
could.
had like a little.
Yeah, if I was bored, I'd go that and be like, "What's on?" I would use that sometimes. But usually you just play the channel like skip. If something good was on, you just leave it. You go skip, next one.
No, see, yeah, we're not. I'm not talking about the
Could do
skip
that.
option.
No, well, let's changing the channels. What I mean, it's like you go 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to like 40. Yeah.
There's like an entertainment book. You look at the channel sometimes too, and like find out what's on at what time.
It was called the TV Guide.
That I was looking for that. Thank you.
It was helpful for sports and movies. If you want to watch a movie and knew what time the movie was going to start on a channel.
Yeah.
But you had to. It was so painful compared to now. It was so painful to scroll. There was no search input. Right. You certainly couldn't talk to your remote control.
Yeah, I love that feature.
Yeah, it's none of that. Other things that we're kind of covered. Showing up at someone's house unannounced to hang out. Yep. Like, hey,
you used to
do
get
anything?
excited.
Hang out. Yeah.
I remember like it being exciting when someone rang the doorbell. It's like, oh snap! I want to answer the door.
You might get dinner or dessert, or they go like, let's go ride bikes. Yeah, you never know. That was a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
That's in the 70s is where all of those signs were created. No soliciting, because people figured out that friends would just go to friends' houses and the kids would run to the door and open it. And so instead of it being your friend, it's a guy selling vacuum cleaners.
Yep.
And it's like, hey, Dad, somebody's at the door.
Seriously.
Damn it. So they put out the signs right over the doorbell. No soliciting. No one paid attention to them. You're still ding dong. Hey, you like to buy any encyclopedia shit?
Oh my God. Is it on the list where kids will go and mow lawns for the neighbors for money? Because I got the no soliciting stickers brings up a terrifying story almost. It wasn't that bad. But the guy had no soliciting stickers all over his house. He had it on his garage. He had it on his front area. I mean, my friend thought it was funny, and we'd go put the posters on his house. Because we had this poster saying we can mow your lawn for like $20. Call us. We put our phone numbers on them. And the guy called up super fucking angry. Just chewed us out. And my mom made us go ride our bikes over and apologize to him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Over the summer.
Over flyers taped to his garage, and the friend was like, we blasted it with like 7 or 8 of them, just because we thought we were being funny. He said no soliciting. We were like, we'll solicit you. And
when I would mow our yard out in front, and I lived in a busy area in our neighborhood, and I used to get people to stop by and say, hey, can you come? I'll pay you $20. You want to come mow my yard? And my dad would say no, and I asked him because he didn't want the wear and tear on his equipment. I had to walk like 4 blocks, and he's like, "Oh, I don't think I want to do that." So,
I'm charging you depreciation.
yes, right. Taking percentages out of my pocket.
That'd be trauma. You might get kidnapped, or it'd be like that's trauma. Nope. If someone, you might get kidnapped.
None of that. No concern over going to a stranger's house out of sight to mow his lawn. He's like, that's gonna ruin the lawnmower, kid.
The equipment. Top priority.
That was my date money. That's how I got to go on dates. I was trying to get some extra work. My parents didn't pay me.
Sadly, he just couldn't get a date.
Oh, that's true too. Cause I know. Never mind.
See, it's that type of witty banter that kept Jeff a little slower on the dating timeline. A couple more. People had no idea where their kids were. They thought they knew. They kind of knew. They had an idea, but they didn't really know.
They were
and
playing
they didn't
somewhere
care.
in the neighborhood.
As long as make sure you can hear my screaming when the sun goes down. Okay.
It's always great when you weren't nearby and your mom would call you and you didn't hear it, and then you'd come back home. She's like, I called for you. Where were you? And you're like, oh, yeah, I was out of range. Uh-oh.
I was soliciting without permission.
Wait for the bike jumps, and you now know. Uh-oh.
Of course, I would always be a smartass. We were yelling for you. Where were you? My answer would be, how could I possibly know that? I don't know where I was when you were yelling because I didn't hear you. Wow. I could have been at Stevie's. Maybe I was at Lauren's. By then, I'm getting dragged into the house by me.
Yeah, now they have your location. They'll find you.
See, I'm telling you, the way that we can constantly smother our children is so fascinating to me. You know where they are all the time, and I don't know, can they even get away with anything anymore?
Nope.
I don't know how they do.
Not their location very much, especially if like the parents are paying for their cell phone, which means it's like an automatic feature that they can track it without the kids really having any say in it whatsoever. So, no, I'm assuming that most people take advantage of that when it comes to their kids.
And it's so normal now. And we kind of talked about this with last week. We were doing one of those generational things. Gen Zers just share their location with everyone.
Yeah, I'm not.
With their friends. It is. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? You're looking. What? What do you mean? It's like an acquaintance.
No,
Why?
it was weird. I heard these two Gen Z girls. They just turned 21. They sat at the bar the other day, and I hear them talking. One girl's bitching about a boyfriend, but they start bringing up the conversation of he turned his location off, and I hit up a friend that he was hanging out with, and he had his location on. And I was like, oh my god, like they really track all their friends.
Sketchy.
Right. Yeah. It's one thing, boyfriend, girlfriend. Okay, work that up. But yes, they track everyone in the age group, and they can piece together. Oh, I see. So 3 of them are here, and nobody told me about
Yeah,
that.
my nephews can't lie. They'll know. They try to do a little tiny, like, I'm gonna go here. Like, I was there. Like, nope, I checked your location. I watched the entire way. You weren't there, and yeah, they get caught real quick.
You spy on your nephews?
No, my sister-in-law.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
their mom. I mean, it's her mom, but she knows where they're at all the time.
So you have to get like a, what is it, Jeff? It's not a VPN thing, but you have to get something,
No,
and you download an app, and it looks like the calculator, but it makes people think you're somewhere when you're not there, and you have to get all this trouble.
A lot of times you can, in certain areas, you could do a VPN to distort your location, but for parents who have their location, it's like built into the actual service of the phone. So there's no real way to block that. Yeah. It's
much
the,
fun for these.
It's the phone companies telling on them, not like an app or something
I
like
wonder
that.
how many of these little punk kids have burner phones these days. One they have for their parents, the other one they leave it at home. They take the other bad one to school. They can do what they want with
surprise
it.
me.
They're gonna save them
They're
money
right
for
there.
that.
That's the only issue, is where they get the money. I mean, get burner phones on Amazon.
I don't know.
and then
Kids
the
sold
kid just-
drugs when I went to high school. You know, there's a drug
That's
dealer.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, they each have a
Now
burner
that was
phone,
like,
anyways.
hey man, need a burner phone? It's all hooked up. Yeah.
Gotcha.
20 hours. First 20 hours are free. Also, kids today, they say, would have no chance at old school dodgeball. Because we had no rules.
They're all sissies.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Bonk them right in the head. I don't know what kind of rules they have now.
You're supposed to
but-
catch it.
What? Catch it.
If it's thrown at you, you're supposed to try to catch it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if it's hitting your
Right.
head, that's your fault. You suck at catching.
Right, but that's not okay. It's assault.
I know.
No.
We had a really big den, and my dad and his friends would like throw pillows at us, and like that's how I learned dodgeball. And they would laugh. We would all just laugh. We thought it was hilarious, but that would not work today.
Yeah.
Throwing
No,
pillows at
that's-
children to try to make them fall.
That is abusive. Oh my God.
America's RAD Cast. Only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say,
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Barry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040, Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
Someone once said that one should die proudly when it's no longer possible to live proudly. And seriously, was it even remotely possible for Christina to be proud of Rob anymore? Okay, stop with the phony outrage. Christina is laughing her ass off at this. Actually, that's not true, because why would she waste her time listening to this crap? Let's get back to America's RAD Cast on the radnetwork.com.
Thursday morning, that means a new episode of The Food Factor. It's at 10 a.m. at the radnetwork.com, and Kyle's diving right into one of the biggest trends of this summer, the s'mores trend.
Yeah.
This is the viral trend about the s'mores cookie.
Yeah, they call it the s'mores cookie. I'm going to call it the smookie.
I like it.
Yeah, but I didn't make a smookie. I made a smookie lasagna. Yeah.
What?
I didn't want to make just one. I wanted to make like a ton of them, and the graham crackers get bulky, so I just filled out a big old 9x13 sheet, and I put graham cracker, chocolate, marshmallow, and then homemade cookie dough over the whole damn thing of like 15 graham crackers and marshmallows and pieces of chocolate.
Delicious.
Yeah, I have some right here wrapped in tinfoil. It's delicious. Eaten as a snack.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, you just held up something in tinfoil.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good visual.
Swear it's not meth.
That's in the new Food Factor, which is at 10 a.m. at the radnetwork.com. We have other food news now.
Food brings the people together, both in good times and in bad weather. Sharing a meal, sharing a laugh, raise a glass. It's a simple pleasure we all have. Food, oh glorious food, it nourishes my soul and mood. We're now serving food news.
Food news is news about food. This will be part one because I have here in my hands part two. See this? Do you see this? Is a whole paper. Every single page here is a question about food. It's the annual survey about restaurants, fast food, casual food. We will do that in part two of food news. For now, we begin with M&M's, who is also embracing another of the big trends. We got pickles again this year. You got the s'mores thing. You got the patriotic birthday cake thing. And M&M's has just released a brand new flavor that captures the cozy taste of banana bread.
Unnecessary,
M&M's,
but all right.
No, not necessary at all. Banana nut bread M&M's starts with a classic peanut M&M, but rather than its typical coating, the crunchy nut is wrapped in a banana bread flavored milk chocolate. The result is a treat that allegedly reminds you of your favorite nutty banana bread in every bite.
Yeah, I don't need that.
I hope
It's
it's
fine.
buttery,
No.
like a buttery banana bread. Like I don't want a regular banana.
How about that? How about then just a buttery M&M? That I would like.
An M with
Buttery
butter?
peanut.
Yeah.
Yes, with actual butter. It can't squirt like a Carmelo egg or anything, but
Butter.
Carmelo?
Yeah, isn't that what I said?
No,
Yeah, the Cadbury eggs.
Cadbury eggs. Yeah,
There's
that's all.
Carmelo too, though. I think they make.
Oh, I didn't know what Carmelo was.
Oh, they
Okay.
make them?
Whatever.
Yeah.
I went for the more obscure. Anyone can think of Cadbury.
They ruined it with putting the M&M in there. Why can't they just do them without the M&Ms? They have that option because I don't like the peanuts inside the M&M. I want the M&M just with the
So
milk
do-
chocolate banana flavoring.
So do plain M&Ms, but with the banana thing
Yeah,
on the
that'd be
coating.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, send them a note. You can go to mms.com, go to the contact us page, and see how they respond.
I'm sure Moms Against Nuts already have.
How ironic that their acronym is MAN. Moms Against Nuts.
They're not against nuts.
All those kids that have peanut allergies, all the moms get all mad and start a group. And they contact M&Ms. My kid can't have it because you have nuts in it. They want to try your banana bread chocolate coating, but they can't. They'll die.
Stuff.
That's actually that would be their argument. Why did it have to be banana nut bread? Why can't it just be banana bread? Where are the moms against nuts? Man.
See,
Where are the moms against
when I need them on my side.
Next up, Snickers dipped cheesecake bites.
No.
Shall I go on?
God, please.
Snickers has not provided any press release. However, and it's not anywhere to be seen on their social media, but it is appearing like a phantom. Spotted in stores across the country. Snickers dipped cheesecake bites are, according to the bag, clusters of dry roasted peanuts in nougat caramel cheesecake, covered in milk chocolate and topped with Snickers pieces.
Jesus God.
Each bag has 8 single-serve desserts. They've only been spotted at Walmarts across the nation, and the bag is $7. So basically, it's $1 per
It's fine.
cheesecake
Yeah,
bite.
that's a deal. I'm buying 3.
Fine, that's fine. Just
Putting 2 in the freezer for backup.
yeah, a bag of those is one sitting. Come
Yeah,
on.
right. They said 8 servings. I said that's cute. That's actually a 2 servings maybe.
Yeah, what is this? The little snack bag size of Fritos? Come on, dude. Okay, couple more before we get to our big food news.
We'll be
project.
quiet and wait.
I'm not gonna be quiet.
Shot callers are
You
coming
can't be
up.
quiet on a show.
I know. I meant like we'll wait for him to tell us more excitement.
Now, see,
Oh,
Kyle, you've got to be more specific. You can't be quiet on a talk show. It would be great if we were doing a mime show. So, see? Oh, that's you're a mean meme. A 20. What is this? Oh yes, we have a new variety pack. A 28 can variety pack of Pepsi products available only at Costco. In each pack, you will get 8 cans of Mug Root Beer Floats Vanilla,
Ooh.
10 cans of Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream,
Oh, like
and
those.
10 cans of Dirty Mountain Dew. Those are
Perfect.
your 3.
Oh, those are fine.
8 of the Mug Root Beer, 10 of the Pepsi Wild Cherry, and 10 of the Dirty Mountain Dew. Available only at Costco for
It's a
now.
cream filled.
Pepsi's like, we do really good with Lay's variety packs. Let's do it with soda too.
Yeah, it's all
Why
cream
not?
too.
Just wrap them up.
All that cream together.
Looks great. I
And
like the dirty one. The
now
dirty Mountain Dew's
You
good.
can grab something called a Coors Light Taller Boy.
Oh.
This is
That's something we need in this world.
a stainless steel koozie that will fit 3 Coors Lights inside.
Oh, okay, that's pretty badass actually. What?
So is that filled with beer?
Yeah,
Is
so
that
That looks.
then why do they
guess.
describe it as a koozie?
You've never played
would be-
Edward Scissorhands, where you have to put like the 40s in your hands and you have to like tape them and drink them?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's like
It
that.
doesn't look like a koozie though. It looks like a big can.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I
is it,
thought,
it's a long can. You don't put 3 of them in there, right? It's not like you
No.
put one in, crack it,
But
pull the other one out, crack
Have you
it.
seen these wraps now that they have though? Like you could put like a beer inside of like a Pepsi koozie, but it looks like a Pepsi thing. They're
Oh,
so
yeah, it's a little
tight.
sleeve.
Right, a little
Yeah.
sleeve.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what this is. It's like a big ass sleeve that holds 3.
That you would pour in there, or
You
put
just
in
have
there?
3 cans in there, I guess.
Or is it the
Based off
amount
of
of
that,
3
you just
cans?
literally have 3 cans in there, and then that sleeve is just kind of covering the whole
Well, it
thing.
could be a sleeve or just like a big like aluminum or the koozie. I don't know.
I'm
kind
thinking
of
it's a
excited.
36-ounce can.
Hell yeah.
It looks like it's really good for my golf bag.
You can probably play golf with it.
36 ounces of beer in a beer sleeve that's 18 inches tall. The new Coors Taller Boy.
So
It does sound like it comes with
So
the
if
beer.
it goes from the silver bullet to the silver shotgun shell. Got it.
No.
No, it didn't land as well. It sounded funny in the head and didn't land. Yeah. Discard.
America's RADcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of, while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106. Nevada 5091. Equal housing opportunity.
Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD Show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
Remember, life is hard, but it's harder when you're stupid. We're here to help. And now, back to the RAD Network's presentation of America's RADcast.
I'm going through the annual U.S. restaurant survey done by YouGov, and I'm trying to anticipate every stupid question I'm going to get from my staff here.
Oh, stupid questions. That's fine.
No, I'm sorry.
Not
Every
interesting.
question.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that you might want to clarify here. So they do this every year. They get 48,400 Americans to participate. It's done for the restaurant industry so that they can learn about how they're doing. And they go out and they ask a wide range of Americans with 48,000 people you can between 18 and 59 years old about various things that we're doing with food. Kyle, I'm going to start with you. And this isn't a competition. This is about getting to know each other and all of that. And we'll all answer, but let's get an idea here. So you can in this question, I'm going to ask you about fast food restaurants.
Okay.
That can include pizzas. That can include sandwich places. They're all considered for the purpose of this question. How often do you purchase food or drinks from fast food restaurants? This is defined as numbers of times a week or a month or never or those kind of things. How often do you purchase food or drinks from fast food restaurants, either dine-in or takeout?
Probably 2 or 3 times a week.
2 or 3 times a week. Okay, that's definitely me because the way they have it is more than once a week.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm definitely more than once a week when you're adding in all of those. D?
Well, I work at a restaurant. Does that count? I'm thinking.
No,
Fast food.
It's not a fast food restaurant.
1 time a week.
Once a week is
Yeah.
D, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm even more rare. I would say even like once a month because I have a lot of diet sodas at my house, which I kind of like drink, even though I like don't love them. So when I feel like a real soda, that's when I order something from the fast food. Like every once in a while, probably once a month.
In-N-Out? So you're your once a month?
Yeah, like
Got
a
it.
7-Up,
Got it.
root beer. Yep. Give me a large root beer with that.
Didn't you have In-N-Out and Round Table like a few days ago?
I do, but I didn't get any sodas from there.
You didn't ask about sodas.
Yeah. He's talking about how many times do you go to a fast food restaurant every week?
Right.
Oh.
How often do you
Well, that was 2 this week.
how often do you purchase food or drinks from fast food restaurants?
Sorry, I really heard like how often do you purchase like a soda at a fast food restaurant? I was doing some other things.
See?
Fast food. If it's sandwiches, it's pretty often. So
it's
I would
more
say
than
like
once a
twice a
week.
week. Yeah, twice a week.
That's the highest you can go. See, that's why sometimes we talk it out is so that we can identify the non-listener in the group. So the most common answer, 28% of Americans said a few times a month. I like that because it's so indistinguishably definable. What's a few? A few is more than 2, but how far can you go with that? A few times a month. Okay, how many? Like 27. I mean,
It's quite the
that's the
deal.
number one answer. Less than once a month. Oh, really? Really? All these fast food places are doing so well, and you're all going because that's 25%. 1 out of 4 people less than once a month.
Yeah, they're healthy lifestyle. It's in. Where did they take
Is
this
it-
survey?
Is it in across America? It's 50,000 people. It's one of the biggest studies we do every year. Is it really in, or is it in to claim that you're doing it?
Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, people were just lying like, I don't eat fast food that people are gonna know about. Nope.
Yeah.
2 times.
And then
a
are they
month.
gonna? They're gonna say, well, well, I eat at Chipotle 3 times a week. That's not fast food.
it's
Yes,
like,
it is.
It's like people
Right.
who
Oh,
don't.
if
Yeah.
Chipotle counts.
Those are like the people that lie to their doctor too. No, I don't smoke, and then they come in the next few years with lung cancer, and the doctor's like, your chart said you didn't smoke. How'd this happen?
It's either that or you're Christopher Reeve's wife. I mean, those are the only 2 possible answers. D, did you want to move to more than once a week since
Well,
I
yeah,
pointed
like
out that?
Chipotle's fast food to you? I feel like that's fast, fresh food, so it's different.
whoa,
it's not
whoa.
like
It's
Not to
owned by
me, man.
McDonald's.
I know,
Not by
but
me, man. By the survey people. They said
Okay.
those type of places
So
are
I'm,
still
I'm
in
up
there.
in mine then. I'm gonna up mine per week. I'm gonna go 3 times a week.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the most you can do is more than once a week, which we all said. 14% of Americans said that. Once a week was said by 16%. All right, next up. Fast foods, weekly diners are made up 55% of by men and 45% of female. Half are under age 45. So guess what the other half are?
Old.
Over. Yeah. The age of
Yes, got that one right.
Good for you, Jeff. That was a tough one. Half of those who are going most often to fast food restaurants are middle income. 41% are lower than that, the general population. All right, when you are in, okay, let's see. I got to phrase this better. Okay. You can pick more than one, so you don't have to just say one. But because there's going to be things like mood based and things like that. There's a lot of them on here, the way they asked it. When you are looking to purchase your next food or drink, Jeff, from a fast food restaurant, where would you consider purchasing it from? So it doesn't have to just be one. What would be like on the list? Sounded to me like the other day we would all consider things like because this didn't make the list, like Jack in the Box, things like that. You would consider it, right, based on your mood next time you're going to fast food. So what's always on the consideration list for D?
Are you asking me or are you asking Jeff? Taco
She
Bell.
said D.
Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Taco Bell. I thought you were guessing.
Okay,
I know
always
what
on the list. Taco Bell. Yeah, always consider that. I'm going to put that on there.
I'm living Moss. Taco Bell, number one. Number one. Go to.
Okay.
And what else? What else do we consider? Because I got that one. They
What's your
put
second
Burger
choice?
King on here. I haven't been to Burger King in forever, but I would always consider it. So it does, I mean, that's the question.
If you had a Burger King by your house, would you think you would go there more?
No.
Maybe.
Where that coffee place is that I don't like?
I have a McDonald's up the street, and I don't go there very often.
I always keep in consideration KFC.
Oh, okay.
By the driving range, I want to try.
Yeah. 'Cause I always
Yes,
want-
I know. I know where you're talking about. KFC was
Yeah, well,
sad.
D took Taco Bell. I was gonna put Taco Bell
that's
down
fine.
because Taco Bell's guaranteed. I'm going there first.
I'm living
Really?
Moss.
Yeah, I love Taco Bell. It's so good. It's
Never
the Baja
disappoints.
Blast, and their food's just a supreme deliciousness.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm always considering McDonald's. That's gonna be
Yeah.
on the list.
Mid.
McDonald's like
No.
second, third place. That's like, although I do get a craving for the double cheeseburgers with ketchup. Sometimes it hits, and I gotta get it.
Consideration. I never wind up going to Chick-fil-A, but I always consider it.
It's yummy.
No,
It's yummy.
I don't like the line, but I do like the waffle fries and
Wendy's.
the special sauce.
Yeah. So right now I'm on a Panda Express kick right now.
I love Panda.
And then I'm on a
Now,
Firehouse
this is
Subs
gonna-
kick right now
Is that
too.
fast food? Panda? Yeah.
That's where I got to double check because that's an excellent question. You would think that it should be if they're going to classify
Super
Chipotle,
fast.
which they did.
Yeah, they have drive-throughs now.
It's one of the fastest, drive-throughs too.
Oh, okay.
God, I really want
fast.
The
Mongolian
one
barbecue
you
right
go
now.
through.
The one I go through, yeah.
Not In-N-Out. In-N-Out takes forever.
No, I just feel like they have the food ready. I mean, sometimes they go, "Oh, do you want to wait a couple minutes for your stringy bean chicken?" I'm like, "No, just give me the kung pao."
Doesn't look like they even. It doesn't look like Panda was mentioned enough, anyways, to make the list.
It's good.
So the fast food places most of us consider, because you can pick more than one in order, are McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, Burger King, and Taco Bell. Those made the top of the list.
No KFC,
for
huh?
age groups, all age groups, it was McDonald's was number one, except when they got to 65 and older. Remember, they only went up to 69. Wendy's was number one for those over 65.
Oh,
because
the
of
old people
Frosties.
do like a Wendy's. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
but
chili
they
bean,
love
the
it.
chili beans.
Oh my God, like one of my grandma's favorite
Little-
phrases is, if you want to go to Wendy's, you get a hamburger.
The square burgers.
First off, no, I don't want a hamburger. I want a cheeseburger.
A&W root beer as a child. I would go there. Like that. They had great burgers.
No, Grandma, I like cheeseburgers, Grandma.
Get it right, old lady.
A&W had a great chicken sandwich too. I don't know if they still do.
No,
I used to love it.
What
Weirdest thing, it was in high school and I was working in the mall, so I'm like 16 or 17, and I loved when I was on break having an A&W chicken sandwich with a cup of coffee.
Oh,
I'm like
yeah.
80 years old.
Okay, boss.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what? I forgot about Del Taco. That's always in consideration too. If it's nearby, I'm going to Del Taco. They got these cheesecake caramel bites that I'm all about right now, and that soft chicken taco with that ranch sauce. Oh,
Never
I'm
good
not giving that
after.
up.
Never
and their
good after.
bean and cheese burrito with red sauce. It's cheap. It's kind of like the last value menu fast food restaurant. You can get like a few menu items and fill yourself up for like $7.
Del Taco is mentioned, by the way, at places throughout the survey. Didn't make this list, but I do play various games with myself sometimes with the show, and one of them today was, in the end, what will Kyle most wind up craving and ordering after this segment or
Del
two?
Taco is right
We
there.
meant- so right now, yeah, Del Taco's clearly the leader, so we'll see what happens. Next up, we break it down. We're still with fast food restaurants. We're going to break it down by type. It's Jeff, it's your turn first. So, best burger, the place you're going to for a burger at a fast food restaurant.
I mean,
You don't need the burger, the restaurant you're going to go to.
Yeah, I'd have to say In-N-Out. I mean, as far as just being truthful, but Burger King Whoppers are always just, something I crave like nonstop. I just don't have a Burger King
Kyle,
close to me.
burger.
We're going for a burger. Can it be any restaurant, or it has to be fast food
National
adjacent?
fast food, national
fast food,
chain.
national.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I don't know. Can you go to D? I have to think about it.
Yeah.
I think
Jeff
that's a pass.
No, I don't want to pass because I'm debating in my head.
be
Is
too
the
hard.
ultimate cheeseburger or the sourdough Jack from Jack in the Box win, or is Carl's Jr.'s
We're on a
Western
live show
Bacon
here, Kyle.
cheeseburger
We're on
win?
a live show here.
Okay, I'm gonna go craving burger the most is gonna go Carl's Jr. and we're going Western Bacon cheeseburger.
Okay. I had Kyle. I was saying Jack in the Box just because they have so many choices and it didn't even make the top
Yeah,
five.
but their
so what do I
burgers
know?
just aren't as tasty as Carl's Jr.'s are.
But their jalapeno poppers are.
Oh yeah, they
That's
are.
that's the only time I go
Yes.
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the
Jalapeno
Box
popper.
buns, man, they get together. They break too easily, and it's too crumbly.
Burger talk.
So D for a burger fast food national chain.
Just so mine, In-N-Out and Burger King, right? Number 1 and 2, and then Jack in the Box, my third for sure. Oh,
So Jack in the Box didn't make it. Neither did Carl's Jr.
really?
Across the country, Five Guys was number 1 for burgers.
I haven't had them yet.
They're not that great.
I've never loved them.
Oh, I thought they were way overrated.
Yeah.
Really expensive.
And they right, and they're like super expensive. It's like $15 burgers, and you're just like, really?
Yeah.
Burger King was just behind them. Then there was a big dip off to you Californian fakers. In-N-Out Burger was third.
That's a good burger.
Then Wendy's, and then McDonald's for top 5 burger places. All right, we're back to you, Kyle. Now we're still with fast food, but now it's the best sandwich chain, national sandwich chain, not your local places, people. National sandwich chain.
I'm going the Beach Slut Deli.
Yeah.
Love me a beach slut. Yep. Oh,
I don't think they're
it's
national
delicious.
yet,
They
though.
have
They're
the.
not national
No,
yet.
Oh,
No, they're
what?
not
Okay, so
national.
that's local. I have to pick national. Son of a
they're
bitch.
barely regional.
Really? Oh, wow. Okay, I have no idea. All right. Jeez, I don't really care about the sandwich places that much, so let's just go. I don't even know. Subway's the only thing that comes to mind. It's the only one I eat at, but I don't like it that much.
But it's the only one you eat at.
No, it's.
So
I don't like this. What about
Jeff, do you feel
Rayleigh's?
like Kyle's making
Does
this more
Rayleigh's grocery
difficult than
the Rayleigh's
needs to
grocery
be?
store count? Does their deli count?
no, it's fast food. Fast food
Okay, then
restaurants.
it has to be
Best
stinking
Sandwiches.
Subway because they have
Fine.
that chicken teriyaki sandwich that's so
Womp
good.
womp.
D.
You chose my number 1, but I'm gonna go with Togo's.
Okay,
There's only
which
so
I
many
also
left.
think is regional.
Yeah,
And,
it's
Jeff.
not that national, but it's one of my
But
favorite.
they have
locals.
ice cream
Yeah.
too. But I get ice cream and I get a sandwich. So.
I mentioned them
I
before.
think it's
they're-
just that one.
Oh, I don't know.
I think Kyle's
What's
disqualified for
national?
spending that much time to get Subway.
Bro, I'm trying to think of other
Right?
sandwich chains. What is there
Right?
anymore? Quiznos, Togo's, and what else?
Does Firehouse subs count?
Firehouse, Mr.
I haven't
Pickles.
had,
That's-
I
that's
haven't
where I'm
had them. I don't know. I haven't tried the sandwich
That's where I'm
game
at.
out.
The steak and cheese at Firehouse is my go-to
I've
right
never
now.
had a Firehouse sub.
So here are the top 5 national fast food sandwich chains. Subway's number 1. Jersey Mike's, that's my choice, is number 2. Jeff's Firehouse subs third, and then Panera and Jimmy John's rounds out the top
Jimmy
5.
John's are
Lame.
okay. I've had Jimmy John's.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's is good. I like.
support
I'll go to
local.
Yeah,
Jersey
and-
Mike's.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah,
Local.
Jimmy John's is the poor man's Jersey Mike's.
yeah, that's what I would say too.
Ooh, Sounds like
Yeah.
it. Jimmy John, Jersey Mike.
I need to step my sandwich game up. I haven't had fast food sandwiches in a while. I didn't know there were so many.
The world is opening up.
Back in the day, it was just Quiznos, Togo's, and Subway. There wasn't much else going on.
Okay, so one more category for fast food. Now we're doing best tacos and/or burritos. Who's up first?
Oh, the best?
D or Jeff? Forget who starts here.
Probably Jeff.
Jeff. So a fast food, the taco. Where are you going for a taco fast food?
I'm going to Jim Boy's.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah, so I don't know how national they are, but
I know.
Their tacos are
I
good.
think they're regional. They didn't make the top 5. That's an excellent choice, though. So is Jack in the Box, which didn't make the list.
Oh,
Yeah. So tacos, burritos.
yeah, I'm
Kyle.
landing with Del Taco. Those soft chicken tacos hit home, and the bean and cheese burrito there is
the best.
fire.
You're saying these are the best.
Dude, I feel so good after I eat them. Yeah, like Taco Bell.
you
I
gotta
want to
pick-
give Taco Bell. Taco Bell's got other things that I like chalupas and gorditas. Those aren't tacos or burritos.
D, fast food taco place.
So local. I'm like Taco Tree. I love Taco Tree. Taco Bell. I'd go Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. That's number 1.
Oh, Jim Boy's Taco Bell.
And then Chipotle was second.
Mid.
Tacos.
And then Moe's Southwest Grill third. They're barely popping up around here. Del Taco fourth, and Qdoba the 5th favorite
What's a
taco or
Qdoba?
burrito.
Do they sell boba tea?
They haven't been around for a while.
yeah, like I remember seeing them, but they haven't been. I haven't seen them around here in a while.
Yeah, they closed regionally, but they're still around. Remember, the
Okay.
world isn't just where we are. Wherever
I know,
you are.
We can't figure it out.
There was a name that came up, Taco Tree. I still haven't tried that. I hear it's delicious.
It's delicious.
That's what everybody will tell you, Kyle.
Oh,
so
are you the
local.
one who told me it wasn't that good? Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Hater.
Marco.
Hater.
Somebody told me. I remember hearing in the background there was a little bit of disappointment. But you never know till you try it. All right.
I
Taco
support
That's
local.
right.
I
I
prefer
think
local.
that you should give it a try. Yes.
I'll let you
I'm
know
all
if
for
it's a waste of
local,
time.
too. I don't like local crap. I mean, unless I'm needing manure, and then it's great.
When in Rome, if you're out in Auburn, let's go. The cheese shop in Newcastle. I'm like, I have so many local places that I love better than any corporate chain. So sorry, I'm
Sure. And that is a very successful formula for having a very niche, unpopular talk show. So
Talk about only the places you know about. Yeah.
These are
Did,
in one very specific area.
Has Kyle used Del Taco 3 times now or just 2?
It's the only thing written on my notes is Del Taco.
Okay.
What's on my mind?
All right,
right
we're
now.
still going.
Okay.
Still going. Okay, we got to break it down. The YouGov annual restaurant survey, almost 50,000 Americans. Kyle, it's your choice now. We are looking for the best fast food chicken place. Best place for chicken fast food.
Okay. It has to be Chick-fil-A because
Okay.
that spicy chicken sandwich with the pepper jack cheese. Oh, it's hard to beat that. That is a good one.
D.
Burger King.
They have a
The
good chicken
Oh.
sandwich?
The chicken parm, yeah, it's delicious.
Oh,
I grew up on that.
Nice.
Carl's Jr.'s got
Okay.
a good one too.
And Jeff.
Not a big. I'm gonna say Popeyes because I'll eat. If people pick up Popeyes, I'm always excited. I don't eat it very often,
did-
but I'm always excited.
Yeah, KFC.
I
don't
did
get the sandwich.
Popeyes as well, and Popeyes is the answer to the question of if it was closer to my house, I would be going there way too often. I love Popeyes. They're third on the national list. Chick-fil-A number 1, KFC second, Raising Cane's, which is exploding everywhere, fourth. Burger King didn't make the list.
I still haven't
for
tried
best.
Raising Cane's
It's
or
up-
Dave's Hot Chicken.
They opened one close to us, so
I know. I see them everywhere. I just haven't yet gone through.
Yeah.
I don't know what to order.
Yeah. I haven't been because I'm not excited by the concept. Oh, great, a whole bunch of chicken strips.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
Sauce.
Like I said, I went to only one in, but it was in New Orleans, and it was so. When I walked in there, I felt like the grease would just get into my skin. It was so strong with that fried chicken thing, and everyone's excited. Like, what kind of chicken strips do you want? What kind of sauces do you want? And I'm like, all right, okay. It's not like a big variety or something. It's chicken strips and
No.
sauces. Yeah.
No.
You can put good sauces on anything. That's good.
All right, D, you're up as we try to narrow down fast food category. Best pizza, best fast food national chain pizza. So it's a
Pizza Hut.
national pizza chain.
Pizza
You said
Hut.
Pizza Hut. Jeff, you say
national.
It's tough because
Right.
I always get this wrong because the last time we talked about this, it was not national, so I have to think about it real quick.
say round table.
I'll give you a
That's
minute.
mine.
Can I say Costco?
I go to Target.
Oh, Costco's good. It's a good
Can I say
answer.
Costco?
I mean, it's not a
national,
fast
right?
food chain though.
Dang it.
It's pretty fast unless they're busy.
It's not. It's a warehouse store. It's not
so
a fast
good.
food chain.
Target had Pizza Hut, so they had Pizza Hut and Starbucks and Target all together.
I don't have much of these pizzas, but I would say, yeah, like I eat Little Caesar. Is it the ones that the hot and ready? The Kyle hot and ready's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that maybe once every 4 months or something. So.
And then Kyle.
My first go-to is Round Table. I don't care if they're not national. I don't want to pick another option. I like Round
I
Table.
I know.
I was gonna say Round Table if we were following the rules, but I guess
We're so
not.
bad.
I guess we're not following the
Like
rules
I don't
anymore.
even want to go down the list. Like what's somewhat mediocre compared to
Oh.
it. I get
So-
Domino's
so-
a lot just because it's
Oh, there you go.
available, and I do like their butter Parmesan garlic stuff they put on their crust.
It's so good.
So that would probably be your choice looking at the top 5. Pizza Hut was number 1. Domino's was
Yeah.
second.
I'll go Domino's.
Papa John's third.
Not right.
Garlic
Jeff
butter.
and I both chose Little Caesars, which is fourth, and Marco's Pizza rounded out the top 5 for favorite pizza.
That's right. Marco's is a national pizza. I've been liking them
Yep.
lately. I've only had them a couple times, but I like them.
Yeah, I've been stepping my Little Caesars game up too. They'd be a close second because actually they might be over Domino's. I don't know. Those little puffs they have, those little muffin puffs with the pepperoni and the cheese
had
and the
them.
garlic. Oh my God, those things are good. Been eating a lot of those.
All right, one more here for the fast food places. Jeff, we will start with you. Which of the fast food national chains has the best fries?
Well, that should be an easy
Yeah,
one. Come on.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
When they cook
Kyle?
them right.
Yep, mine's McDonald's.
Yeah, D.
Chick-fil-A, the
Waffle
fries.
fries.
Oh,
It's
delicious.
well, it's on. We saying good with the sauce or good by themselves? I'm
All
thinking
of the
plain.
above. I'll put in my air
Because
fryer.
with the sauce, it's a different game.
Or curly
just
fries.
fries.
Curly fries. and
Just
Jack in the
fries,
Box.
so we
Curly
have to eat
fries.
them plain.
Jack in the Box.
If this place has a sauce, then that makes the fry order. Then that would be your best place for fries.
Jack in the Box curly fries second.
Okay, I'm gonna switch over to Chick-fil-A waffle fries with the sauce.
You can't switch.
Very
Yeah,
good.
I am.
All
Yeah, well,
right.
you didn't say sauce was invited to the game.
No, I didn't, but I also didn't say it wasn't invited. It's just
Okay,
wherever
so-
you're going to get your damn fries and whatever you're going to do to them. Your place is Chick-fil-A, apparently. McDonald's #1 by a 5-1 margin over Five Guys. Chick-fil-A third, and then Wendy's and Burger King.
Yeah, I heard their
rounded
fries are
out the
good.
top.
Like I said,
They're just they're like just the potato ones, you know, like the big wedge potato ones. But
Ew.
again, I never really felt like they were that great.
I hate those
And
ones.
they give you like a lot.
Five Guys, it tastes like cinnamon sugar. They have like a weird.
Yeah,
sweet
they do have one of
taste.
those
I don't
too,
like
yeah.
that.
Oh.
Ugh.
All right, Kyle, we're switching now to casual family dining chains in the annual survey of 50,000 Americans. Next time you're thinking of going to casual family dining chains, give me a few that you would consider.
They have to be national.
Yeah, yes,
Chili's,
still.
Applebee's, IHOP, Denny's.
You just listen off.
All right, D, got a few?
Olive Garden and Chili's are my number 1 and 2. BJ's.
Olive Garden
I don't know
and
if it's national
Chili's.
dishes. Olive Garden.
Jeff?
I'm gonna say Olive Garden because I did not hear the question.
Casual dining. Casual dining.
Family.
I had an email that
Family
came in.
casual dining.
Restaurants.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry,
okay.
Jeff. Did you got an email that did you have to confirm dinner reservations for tonight?
Yeah,
for you and
at
the
Olive
wife?
Garden. I'll pick my
Yeah, at
answer is
Olive Garden, that's fine.
There you go.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Olive Garden was #1. Texas Roadhouse second.
Oh, love me Texas Roadhouse.
And again, you could name more than one. That's why we shouted them out. Third, national casual dining chain, Applebee's, then Chili's, then IHOP, then Cheesecake Factory, Outback, Cracker Barrel, B-Dubs, and Red Lobster.
Oh,
Rounded out.
Red Lobster and B-Dubs. Oh.
Yeah. We missed a
The
bunch
top
there.
10.
Oh, God.
By the way, reverse. Remember what was it for fast food? Everybody said McDonald's except the old people. They went with Wendy's. For casual dining, everybody over 30 said Olive Garden. The youngsters said Chili's. Okay. Those
Man,
under 30.
I really want Red Lobster now. That was shouted out. I really want the biscuits, and I want happy hour over there. Let's go.
We're too hungry.
So where were we? We were at Del Taco before. Now
Yeah.
we're at Red Lobster
Yep.
with Kyle.
Who knows?
It jumped.
Who knows
quick.
where we're gonna wind up?
Jumped quickly. It went from pretty cheap order to I might be pulling out $100 bill.
Facts.
When you are gonna do so these are maybe do what is this? What is this? Hold on. Just hold on a
paper.
minute.
What is this? What is this?
No, see, this is one of those things where I'm supposed to give you choices. Let's see. How
All right. I brought paper.
I like choices.
Sweet tweet. Sweet. No, it's not really all. They gave everybody choices and you had to pick one, and this is a bogus question because they lumped it. They said if you were when the next time you're considering purchasing any of these, where would you go? But they're not all the same thing. They're in the same. Starbucks and Dunkin' are in the same category with Baskin Robbins and Cold Stone. Those aren't even related. That's stupid.
Starbucks and Cold Stone, though, right here. Picking those two.
Okay, very good.
Sweet treat.
I'm just
Jack in the Box. A Oreo thing.
The Oreo
Milkshake,
Blizzard.
Yeah, the milkshake. Now we're making Dairy Queen.
Oh, Dairy Queen sweet treat. That's my favorite fast food place to go for like dessert.
Sonic.
Oh, they do have good slushies. I just haven't gone to one often.
You need to give us a category.
Damn.
Last category. We are now doing who's up first? No, I don't know.
I wanna go.
D, you go first.
Okay.
National chain best coffee.
I'm gonna go with Starbucks. The good old Starbucks.
Jeff.
I'm a Dutch Brothers fan. I do like the coffee at Dutch Brothers.
Kyle.
Pete.
I also
Pete's Cafe.
it's either Dutch Bros or Starbucks for me. Starbucks was #1, followed by Dunkin'. I always thought their coffee. I haven't had their coffee in forever. I always thought that was like. I guess they've gone through improvements. Maybe it's not as bad.
Well, I think
as
right now
did.
they're on these flavor kicks. So they're like these big drinks that are like incredibly sugary, but they're getting popular.
So Starbucks first, Dunkin' second, McDonald's and their McCafe line third.
Man.
Comical.
Then Dutch Bros and Pete's rounded out the top 5.
Dude, I don't know what it is about Pete's Espresso,
They're good.
but
Good,
it gets me jiggity jacked up real quick. I am like,
Probably the caffeine.
it's good. It's
What
like
it-
pure. I don't know what's up with their coffee, but it's more pure form of caffeine.
I have my own
compared to Starbucks.
espresso machine, so I like it at home. I order beans from Washington. I have my own espresso machine, so that's my favorite.
Do you put
Beans
moon water
from
in your coffee?
Washington.
Yes.
What?
Yeah. I don't wanna-
Jeff,
Better?
last one. Jesus. National chain best ice cream.
I would have to say Baskin Robbins is what I go to. You know, I'm a Leatherby's local guy, but I'm a Baskin Robbins fan.
I'm going Dairy Queen.
I was going to see if you're
Blizzard.
going to stick with that after your statement earlier. Dairy Queen.
So good. Oh my God. They won my heart with that Superman Blizzard last year with the little cake
try
cookie
it.
bites and the vanilla frosting. Oh, it wasn't frosting.
And,
it was vanilla birthday cake ice cream. Sorry.
And D.
Does Handles count? I don't know if they're a part of a national. I know they're in.
What's Handles?
I've never heard of them.
I
There's
think
only
they're
3
just
on
in,
this list.
yeah, they're just in Sacramento.
Is
Oh,
Doc
dang it.
Bernstein on that list? That was a good ice cream, but they took them away. They're not around anymore. At least not on I-5.
Cold Stone. Cold Stone.
Oh, I do like Cold
That's
Stone.
then. See, I was stuck between Baskin Robbins and Cold Stone and Cold Stone's number 1, followed by Baskin Robbins, and then third on the list was Dairy Queen.
America's Radcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
If you've never heard of microseal, let me tell you what it isn't. It is not a really small marine mammal. Get it? A microseal. Oh, fine. Just ask AI. AI describes microseal this way with a bunch of AI words. Microseal is a premium, eco-friendly, and biodegradable fabric protection spray that penetrates deep into fibers to provide permanent stain, soil, and sun fade resistance for rugs, furniture, and delicate fabrics. It uses nanotechno blah 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 and blue 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 blue. What AI is trying to say is that microseal is non-toxic, non-allergenic, safe for pets and children, and although AI doesn't say this, it should, you need to contact longtime maggot Joel from AdvantageSteam.com right now to get him to apply microseal for you. You can even make appointments online at AdvantageSteam.com. We've had microseal for years at Williams Manor, and it treats a lot more than carpets. Microseal protects virtually all fibrous materials, including wool, cotton, silk, suede, leather, and synthetic fabrics. It protects upholstery, carpets, rugs, draperies, and clothing, including wedding dresses. And ladies, you're going to need what? 3 or 4 of those in your lifetime. And it protects against stains, moisture, and UV degradation without changing the texture. Also, if you're an interior designer, Joel has a special program just for you, and all you have to do is say the password, which is what? What? There's no password, I guess. Never mind. Whoever you are, contact Joel at AdvantageSteam.com. And if you're an interior designer, tell him, I guess. I don't know. That's AdvantageSteam.com, where you'll learn more about microseal and everything else that Joel offers. At AdvantageSteam.com, that's AdvantageSteam.com, AdvantageSteam.com. Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of, while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Barry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer. Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC. NMLS number 181106. Nevada 5091. Equal housing opportunity.
Is this the worst version of RAD? It's too soon to say, but so far, so awful. Email the show and provide some actual entertaining content. radcast@theradnetwork.com.
Yet another new survey out about how much we use our phones and technology and such, and I'm trying to remember as a point of reference, was it on this show or was it in a conversation I had recently with someone, because they all blur together for me. Sometimes I'll say to somebody, yeah, we were talking on the show, and then somebody will say to me, no, you and I talked about that. Oh, we didn't talk about this? Oh, crap. Was it on the show we were talking about how people, like recently in the last week, they're recording everything on their phone and they're missing the concert and and they're not actually enjoying it.
Not living in the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
We talked about that.
Good. Thank God. All right, my brain is not completely melted. Obviously, you can't go to a sporting event, a concert, wedding. Oh, sporting event last night. If you saw the Taylor Swift pictures, she and two of her allegedly famous friends that nobody's heard of were at the Knicks game, and they were seated next to Ben Stiller right there on the floor. And Ben Stiller's down on his knee like he's Ansel Adams with his phone, recording the game he's at. What?
I feel like some of these celebrities are even more so than the general public. They want to show off to their friends just as much as everyone else. So they want to be, I'm at the court side of the next game.
Look at, I got to be next to Taylor. Ooh.
Yeah, right.
Ben Stiller, you're going to be shot on international TV.
Right.
Just wait for that. Just take the picture we have and screenshot it. Whatever. Okay. People, they use their phone, they record things. Now, we're not talking about the old argument of, are you really watching the show or the game if you're worried about how to record it. This survey went out and asked people, adults, have you missed? Now I think they overphrased this, but they asked, have you missed a once in a lifetime moment because you were too busy messing around on their phone?
No.
Okay, I see what they did. So a once in a lifetime moment. So you're screwing around on the phone and I don't know, you were looking for the whale to jump out of the water on your cruise, and the one time it did, you were on your phone and you didn't see it.
I have a good example of one of those.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I can't specifically remember missing out. And 1 out of 10 people said they missed out on a once in a lifetime moment. But there were other things mentioned of how you get distracted and how your phone takes you away from other things. So half of us admit that we have scrolled during situations where we should have been present. You know, like a birthday party, a family gathering, driving, a work meeting.
Danger.
Sorry.
Yeah, all of those. You get lost in the scrolling, and sometimes a lot of people do it right because they're socially awkward, like at a birthday party, and these phones have made it so easy to just stay introverted. Like, oh, I'm just gonna look at my screen here. I'm not really doing it, and people will leave you alone, sort of thing, and then people are admitting they're not present. They're looking at their phones.
Well, yeah, if what's more interesting's going on your phone and you don't really like the situation, it's a perfect little escape.
Be present, though.
Nah.
Be present.
I'm really happy to have the phone when I don't want to be present.
Oh, is it like, yeah, I mean, you're looking at other stuff on your phone instead of like experiencing life? Oh, okay. I was trying to take a
half
video of
admit-
something, and I didn't even get
No.
to take a video of it, and I missed the real experience because I accidentally took a photo instead of a
See,
video.
But at least you were trying there in
I
that
was,
situation.
yeah.
This is half of all the people are saying they're scrolling during situations they should have been present. Like there's a birthday party going on, and they're looking up who knows what. You know,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna buy these America 250 shirts on Insta, and they're just not even there.
My
or
little
family
sister.
gathering.
I was on the
Or-
jumbotron at the Kings game, and I was ringing my bell, and she was on her phone. She's just sitting there, and someone took a screenshot of her, like, and I was like, Sophia, I'm on this jumbotron. Take a video of this. Nope, didn't happen.
Bad so.
They had they,
Someone else took a video of it and sent it to me.
they had on from Monday night's Knicks game. They had the DJ Khaled cam because he was at the game and he never saw any of it. He wasn't watching it through his phone. He's on his phone, and he's texting and then at one point he hits up whoever he's sitting next to and makes him watch his phone. He never was caught looking at the game because he's doing this. He's going through the phone instead of experiencing the event. So 46% of us said, yeah, we've done that. 52% of us say we've been, we've been so distracted by our phone, we've had to rewind a movie or TV show to figure out what's going on.
I have to do that even without my phone. I'll just get lost in my own thoughts.
Right? Yes, that's true. You're absolutely right. You'll turn on a show, and it's a show you really want to watch, but for you're doing that thing we were talking about a couple weeks ago, how all of us quote will make up scenarios, we'll have conversations with ourselves. Here's what I would say. Well, here's what they would say. And then pretty soon you realize I just missed Jon Stewart's whole monologue. It was playing, but I was too busy talking to myself, and so you have to rewind it. So you're right. It happens without just the presence of a phone. I'll get screwed because I'm watching something, the phone will go off, and I just instinctively, God forbid, I not look at it. This is why I turn my phone off if I really want privacy. I'll look at it, and then I'll go, oh, I should respond. And now you're responding to a text. Got to rewind the show. What just happened? Why is that person dead? What? Damn it.
I did that a little bit
Everything.
yesterday when I was working last night, and I was like, the Knicks were behind by a lot, so I wasn't going to put too much attention into it. And then all of a sudden I started looking up and go, whoa. And I start looking up and go, whoa. And then I look up again, and I'm like, oh, they're like 8 points away. And I'm like, I got to close everything now, and I got to pay attention to what's going on. So, but I mean, that was a good decision there. It was a great game.
That is the key, is you have to actually have the mindset of, wait a minute, I have to. So, I mean, we all have background shows. Obviously, Jeff and I could have Seinfeld on in the background. We don't ever need to rewind it. We know the shows by heart. Big deal. But a show you've never seen before, or something that takes your attention, if I'm putting on Jimmy Fallon or whatever, I only care about his monologue, so I should probably be listening to it as opposed to trying to do show prep, and then I hear, what'd he say? And then you rewind it and stuff. And then 2/3 of us admit that we will sometimes pick up our phone with no clear reason.
Oh yeah. I think that's what a lot of people are talking about these days, where it's like, it's just embedded in you now.
Have a twitch.
If you have a moment of like, you don't have anything to do, your natural instinct is to pick it up. I've done that multiple times where I'm about to put on YouTube like shorts or something, and I go, whoa, what am I doing? I throw it back down.
I find this when I have to go to the bathroom. I leave my phone at my desk, like right here. It's right here. It's sitting on the desk. But I go to the bathroom without it, and I go and I do my business. I'm like, God damn it, I'm on my phone. I'm like, son of a bitch.
It's like the worst FOMO. And it's all going to be there when you get back. And like in your example, Jeff, the way I'm not even looking at it for any reason. Like, I'm not checking to see, did I get a text and I missed it?
Yeah.
I pick it up and I go, huh?
Mine's like,
Why
what
did I
time
do
is it? Do I have any work?
Yeah, I
texts?
already know it's 8:58. Why did I?
I have to check and see if anything goes off, because I get anxious too. I'm like, did Jeff or Rob get in contact with me?
Right,
Did work call me? Oh my gosh, did I miss a call from somebody? Like, I just have to look at the notification. I check it so often. Oh.
But see, that is a reason. Whereas what Jeff and I are describing is for no reason. You're just like force of habit.
Yeah, but it feels like it's no reason. It's like I've got usually I've completed work. It's like it's usually on Saturday and Sundays I catch myself doing it, because my girlfriend will talk to me and I have to like look at my phone because I'm getting like this anxious tick to like look at it and like make sure nothing's happening.
Or you're ignoring her.
No, I don't think it's that. 'Cause I'm still listening. It's impossible
No,
to
no.
ignore.
Sorry, I'm on my phone. Sorry.
No, I don't think it's that, Jeff. Shut up. No.
I'm so lame.
I like it. So I like it when we split the difference. You are going to your phone for a specific reason. I've got to text evil Jeff. That's this Jeff. So I'm walking to my phone because I don't have my phone. I don't always carry my phone all the time. I know that's not normal. But like if I'm in my house, I'll actually maybe leave it on the sofa as I get up to go to the back of the house and then I'll go, oh, I got to text evil Jeff. So I'm walking back out to the living room. And in my mind, I know I got to pick up that phone to text evil Jeff. But then I pick it up and there's a notification from someone else and you get distracted by it. Oh, okay, I'll answer this. And then I'm standing there. Why did I pick this up in the first place? And I don't remember. So I got to put it down. And then an hour later, oh, I didn't text evil Jeff. So it's like you split it. The difference is you get distracted by picking it up for a specific reason, but the reason you never get to the reason you picked it up because you get distracted by the text from Kyle or whatever.
Sounds like there should be some evil Jeff T-shirts coming
I'm
out.
so opposite. Like, take my phone. I don't want it with me. I didn't have it with me. I was fishing. I was out somewhere. I'm not the same at all. I hate
So
it.
you do take it, or you what?
I walk my dog for safety and stuff like that, but I
Right.
just don't.
Right.
It's not really. I'm like, music maybe, but yeah, I'm like, don't call me, don't text me.
No, that's why I have to, just because my brain, if I want to watch a show and I want to watch a show, or if I want to just be with myself or whatever just turn the damn thing off. Because kind of like Kyle's thing too. Yes, first of all, I want to be present with what I'm doing, but also in this description, it's still the work day. It's still the normal day. So if I hear it go ding, there's no way I'm going to be able to still enjoy what I'm watching. But I know intellectually, no matter what's going on, it can wait 20 minutes, and I can take this time. But you have to, I have to actually turn it off to have the discipline. I can't know that it's sitting there. Ding. and then it does on my iPhone. It'll do the second ding, and it's the same message.
Oh,
and in your mind, you go, wait, was that the right amount of time, or was that a second message? Oh no! What if Jeff and Kyle are both texting me? Nah, crap. No, nobody important. 66% of us, we did that one. Okay, last one. About half of us say we wish we could reclaim the time that we've wasted on our smartphones. Oh.
What else were you going to be doing? Reading shampoo
And why do
bottles
we
in the
have to-
bathroom?
Right. Why do we have to classify these things as wastes?
I read
You were doing
books.
something. What kind of bottles, Kyle?
Yeah. It's like, why?
Because like the time, like I feel like when I look at my phone, like I go to the bathroom a lot. Like if I wasted that much time for taking it, like at least I was doing something. I was going to the bathroom, and if I didn't have my phone there, I didn't need to read something. Shampoo bottles is the main go-to because you're right next to a bathtub usually, and you just go, oh, look at that. Well, a bunch of words I don't even know how to say.
Internalize. Think about life.
So reading
Read a
is
book.
necessary in that you can't just
Yeah,
not
that is
read.
definitely some kind of attention disorder. If you have nothing, I get it. Like
If it's
it
empty
sucks.
space,
It does
yeah.
suck. Yeah,
Like
but
you sit there and
I don't
yeah.
think reading a shampoo bottle, at least
Okay.
for me, this is just for me, is like a good substitution of just sitting there and getting the job done and then getting out of
All
there.
right, if they were in
But-
like a public bathroom or something, I look at like the wall design or like the paint, and I try to look at little animation figures, like somewhat focus on something until it hallucinates into another image.
Okay.
You don't do that. You never like look at the shapes in the walls and try to figure out what it looks like, kind of like clouds.
Sometimes, yeah, clouds. I like clouds, yeah.
But you do it on the wall. Well, you got nothing else to do in the bathroom. I used to do that a lot as a kid, actually.
Send this to our therapist,
Yes.
our show therapist.
It was pleasant
Yeah, this
experience.
might have to go
Evaluate
right to
your
the
life.
county for a 5150 check or something at some point.
America's Radcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
The first time Corey walked into my home, I came around the corner, extended my right hand to shake it, and said to him, "Wow, you're big." And that would be Corey from quickdumpsters.com. Quick is spelled wrong intentionally. Quick, Q-U-I-K dumpsters.com. That's quick quickdumpsters.com. Corey's yet another maggot launching his own locally owned and operated business, and boy, did I need him, and really we all do. Things pile up, you get frustrated, you keep saying, we need to make a dump run. Pretty soon it's more than a dump run, and now you need to rent a truck or have one of those ugly upside down box cars parked in front of your house that you fill up yourself. Or you do like I did, you call Corey at quickdumpsters.com. In my case, my house had fallen into complete disarray as my late wife Christina had lost her 2-year battle with congestive heart failure, and amongst the many things left were gathering her things and finding what to donate, what had to just go in that pile of stuff where we were both going, why did we ever buy this? And it all could have been so overwhelming had Corey not just walked in, taken charge, and removed dozens of boxes of total junk, unusable dog kennels, desks that were falling apart, a worthless old smoker that couldn't be fixed, bag after bag of crap, and I can't remember what else. He was quick, spelled wrong, Q-U-I-K, quiet and clean. Well, he wasn't clean. I mean, he was. But I'm not commenting on his hygiene. I meant that his work was clean. He swept everything when he was done, and the house looked like he'd never even been there. Corey's the real deal, and I couldn't be more proud and happy to call him a brand new advertiser. His story's incredible, his dedication unmatched, and his motivation to succeed larger than he is, and that's saying something. Quotes are free. You don't even have to have them over to your house. Just send him some pics or videos, and you'll get your price, schedule your day and time, and watch someone else get that junk out of your house. Go to quickdumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com. Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have it. Level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
Remember, you get what you pay for, and you can access America's RAD Cast anytime, anywhere for free by going to theradnetwork.com. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, here's a fun one. So I used these earbuds, and remember I was having that problem. Was it last week with the we thought earwax or whatever? And I got it out. I could hear fine after that.
Oh, is this why you muttered Jesus Christ in the microphone over the break?
Yes, because I decided I was going to get up and go out and fill up my water cup, check on Sarge the Labrador. And so as I got, what I do, I get up and I pull my earbuds out and toss them down because, I'm a pro. I've been doing this forever. I know how to do this. And toss them down on my desk, except I threw them right into my water. And so now my ears are all wet.
Did you get a Q-tip? Are you good?
Well, I thought it was more important to be here and ready to go on the air. So it's not as bad as wet sock. Wet sock is the worst feeling on the planet. I'd rather be tortured with bamboo than walk around in wet sock. So it's not that at all.
Ouch.
Sensory issues. I'm not.
Does it remind you of your lifeguard days?
The water in the air with the...
Oh God, that's a horrible feeling.
No, that's interesting. No,
Okay.
because we're so distracted by other things. I think, but it's very uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, I don't like that feeling.
Is it? Oh, is it doing that thing? So the other day, was it this week? I don't know. Steve Mickelson, from the Rob and Steve Sports Show, he was like late-ish by 30 seconds. Then it turns out he had to go outside right before we did the sports show, and he was watering the plants because his wife had told him to. Because Steve splits time between a house in Vegas and Reno, and so when he's in Reno, his wife will say, "You need to water the plants," because Steve doesn't know. Yeah. So he goes out and he's watering them because he doesn't want to get in trouble. Because I mean, he worships the ground that his wife walks on, and he should. And the hose is covered in ants, covered.
Oh God.
Like covered to where he gets covered. And so he runs into the house, he takes a shower really quickly, throws on a shirt, he dives into the microphone area. And as he's telling the story, of course, everybody is like doing that thing.
Makes you cringe. Yeah, makes you cringe.
And even he's doing it. And I'm like, well, you have a reason because you had ants crawling all over you.
Right.
But yeah, it's the same thing. Like, oh, yeah, D, can you feel that? The squishy? Somebody do that?
Yeah, I can. I really can. I hate sensory. Yeah.
See, that one doesn't bother me, but like you mentioned wet socks. Oh.
Ants in your car? Leave a Red Bull in your car and there's ants everywhere. You never had that happen?
No.
Oh,
I would still. So if we're gonna do terrible situations, a quick little round here. So my choice there: ants in the car, all over, or wet socks. I'll take the ants. It's gonna be hard to beat wet socks. If we're talking about like a daily inconvenience, you can't say wet socks or you're putting my scrotum in a vice. I mean, those are two different things.
Crank it up.
These are everyday type annoyances. So it's hard to beat wet socks.
What did I do?
What?
He said scrotum in a vice, and I saw you go.
I said, crank it up, crank it up, crank it up. Let's go.
Yeah, I would hope that was Jeff reacting like a man, not as Mr. Tisk Tisk, Robin Tyler talking about
I was looking
body
at him
parts.
like he was like being a boss, and he's like, "Oh, that's not appropriate."
Well, he went over. Did you see? He went over to his note. He said, "Well, Kyle dropped an F-bomb earlier."
He did yesterday also.
Two this week.
I
know.
The S word for the bag of family jewels. I'm not happy.
I think we're still good. You guys you're still
Oh,
good
doing great.
terms,
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
yay!
Doing great, sweeties.
Got a little attaboy there.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's
Yes,
so
I got
Kyle,
it.
are you still on wet? Are you still on wet socks? Then is your choice for the worst?
Yeah, wet socks for sure. I hate it.
Okay.
Oh, or the wet bottom part of the jeans. Oh, it's even worse. When it hits your Achilles tendon.
Wet sock still is worse.
Yeah,
Wet sock's
you're right.
worse. I'm not choosing it. That's going to be worse. What about wet sock or an on-air critique session?
Wet socks.
Wet socks.
Is worse.
Yeah, I'll take an
wet
on-air
socks.
critique because
Yeah.
that's a learning experience. That's fine.
See, it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat without getting absurd. It's hard to beat. Okay, wet sock. I hate these things. Or like hang nails.
Oh.
Or and they get in that spot. Like I got one on my right thumb where it's down here on the side, and I just want ripping off my mouth, and then it just peels it more,
And then it
you
bleeds.
bleed.
Not
And
gonna
then
end
it
good.
stings every time you want to reach for pickles or lemon juice
It's not
or
going to end good.
hand sanitizer at the
No,
bar.
I know. The first problem, D, is it's not going to end. It's going to keep hurting.
Well, I know. There's no solution, especially you work at a bar and you can't wear Band-Aids and you have to wear a finger cot, and then that gets all weird and gross.
and you have to use
lime juice.
Yep, you have to use citrus to squeeze in drinks. Oh God,
Yeah, I'm
that
having.
stings.
Yeah.
Yep. Still wet
See,
socks.
and see, so still wet socks are worse. And in your guys' example, you're around all that stuff all the time, the citrus, and then so a lot of us that aren't around it all the time, we know we have this cut or whatever. That doesn't annoy you at all until like let's say it's here. Let's use the middle finger, okay? And let's say it's like down here. It just
God.
doesn't bother until
does.
you squeeze a lemon and you're not even thinking of it. It's like,
And then you find it and you're like, oh, God. The pain of life.
so still wet sock is still worse. Okay.
I'm short, so wet socks and wet shoes and wet jeans or sweats. I'm short, so like nothing like fits me correctly. And then I'm walking my dog, and it's the worst feeling in the world.
Okay, I
Like,
think maybe walking around with swamp ass is worse than wet socks.
I'm on my period. How about that? That's the worst. Being on your period.
That doesn't. We don't get to know what that's
Sorry.
like, so that doesn't
Well,
count.
No.
swamp ass,
Yeah,
the
that-
period. Add those together.
But no, because both genders can get swamp ass.
Yes.
So if Kyle said the worst thing is the ball of jewels, I think Jeff has signed off on itching. Well, that's something you can't relate to. We're not
like
doing
get
that.
kicked in the boy she couldn't relate to. We can't
No.
relate to
Right.
period. So
I prefer the
Right,
word
exactly.
nards. So yeah,
No.
be careful.
Not Nad, but nards.
You gotta be careful with that one because nut and tuh are really close to saying. So if you put a tuh in front of there, we're all in trouble.
he's trying to figure out.
Oh yeah, no, we don't want to do that. Yeah. Sorry,
Like do.
I was being one. Sorry, it took me a minute. So, D, what does your height have to do with your clothes being wet? And I mean, we've already determined wet sock is the worst, and you keep saying, "I'm short."
Well,
I'm
I'm
short.
5'2", and I walk, and my dog, and like so, I'm my socks, if I don't wear boots, and I'm sweating, and then if I have just regular shoes, then the sprinkler system's always on where I walk my dog, and I'm short, and the clothes and everything's wet. It's disgusting.
Are you closer to water because you're close to the ground or something? Like
I'm just small, and so everything's just wet. I have to like roll things up. I have to. Yeah, it's not fun.
So you're just saying that while we're complaining about wet sock, you have to deal with wet much more because of your closer proximity to
Yes.
the wetness of the ground. Okay.
Yes, wet socks, wet shoes, wet pants.
you're walking around a lot of water.
Well, I walk my dog, and I care for him, so I don't have a cat. Thank you.
Why are you
Oh.
walking him through such a are you walking him through a marsh? Why are you
walk
walking him
at
Actually-
4 a.m.
Actually, I have a stroller for my cat. Thank you. And we take him to the ocean.
Well, my dog needs actual
Inside stroller.
physical activity, but
What does 4 a.m. have to do with why you're getting wet?
because I have a headlamp and there's sprinklers and there's water and there's just the grass is always wet. The dew, come on, have you not seen the dew in the morning? No one walks
No,
their
it's
dogs
been
anymore.
dry. It's been
oh,
hot out.
sorry, you just have big backyards and cool places.
I don't even have a backyard.
I gotta walk my dog, so I don't have a cat.
have a patio.
Because Dee is short and she has to walk in the dew, it goes up to her knees.
It does.
Okay. Yeah, she's like a,
It's borderline a Dr. Seuss story.
More laundry.
America's RADcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
If you've never heard of microseal, let me tell you what it isn't. It is not a really small marine mammal. Get it? A micro seal? Oh, fine. Just ask AI. AI describes microseal this way with a bunch of AI words. Microseal is a premium, eco-friendly, and biodegradable fabric protection spray that penetrates deep into fibers to provide permanent stain, soil, and sun fade resistance for rugs, furniture, and delicate fabrics. It uses nanotechno blah 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 and blue 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 blue. What AI is trying to say is that microseal is non-toxic, non-allergenic, safe for pets and children, and although AI doesn't say this, they should, you need to contact a longtime maggot Joel from AdvantageSteam.com right now to get him to apply microseal for you. You can even make appointments online at AdvantageSteam.com. We've had microseal for years at Williams Manor, and it treats a lot more than carpets. Microseal protects virtually all fibrous materials, including wool, cotton, silk, suede, leather, and synthetic fabrics. It protects upholstery, carpets, rugs, draperies, and clothing, including wedding dresses. And ladies, you're going to need what? 3 or 4 of those in your lifetime. And it protects against stains, moisture, and UV degradation without changing the texture. Also, if you're an interior designer, Joel has a special program just for you, and all you have to do is say the password, which is what? What? There's no password, I guess. Never mind. Whoever you are, contact Joel at AdvantageSteam.com. And if you're an interior designer, tell him, I guess. I don't know. That's AdvantageSteam.com, where you'll learn more about microseal and everything else that Joel offers. At AdvantageSteam.com, that's AdvantageSteam.com, AdvantageSteam.com. Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of, while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer. Sue Berry. NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC. NMLS number 181106. Nevada 5091. Equal housing opportunity.
Confucius says that he who stands on the toilet is high on pot. That's it. I'm out of here. So long, Stinktown.
Well, just for fun, I decided to type in what is worse than wet socks, and I did find a few online forums. It does seem to be very difficult for people to stay within the rules of it's got to be a common every day. It can't be an absurd, a bullet to the head type example. What's worse than wet? This first one is very specific. The only thing worse than a fully wet sock, said one person, is the pinpointed horror of a clean sock with a hole where your big toe pokes through.
That's not that
Yeah.
bad.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, but you decide to wear them, okay? Which is uncomfortable. It's annoying. And then you step directly into a mystery puddle or a rogue wet spot on the floor, and the water bypasses the fabric entirely and hits your bare toe. So now your toe is wet.
At least it's just your toe.
Yeah, I'd rather have wet socks.
yeah,
I'd rather have that than wet socks.
Here's the other one that's annoying. Like, I don't know if you guys have this problem because I have big ass feet. They're size 13. But if I wear a sock that's not big enough, it will like pull off and like I'll walk and it's halfway on my foot. And this happens a lot at work. So I fixed the problem. I got new socks.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, like because you just have little socks. that you
Yeah,
accidentally
so they'd
put on?
have to like stretch them, but they used to not be like that. They like used to fit my foot fine. I don't know if like
yeah.
over time the washing machine they shrunk or something, but they there's a certain kind where I'm like I risk it that day. I'm like, oh, I need to do laundry. I have these socks left, and I got to stretch them over the back of my heel. Otherwise, they like curl up and they only stay halfway on, and they do that at the worst inconvenient time. They'll stay on like, for an hour or two on the back of my heel, and then they slowly just go to the middle of the foot, and I walk on this little lump of sock.
I have said 6 sock or should, but I have to pull mine up, so I have a different opposite one. But that's very valid.
You're not allowed to make up your own swear words. So-
Kyle, when is it always happens at the worst time. When is a good time for you to be walking and your sock
Like it
rips
never happens
apart
when I'm like driving. Like I'm not using my feet that much when I drive. I mean, I'm using it, but it's not like it's always when I'm walking and I'm in the middle of a shift and I got drinks in my hand and food running and it's busy and I'm like, I don't have time to go hide really quick and adjust my sock.
Yeah, true story.
There are more opportune times for it to happen, because I have found in life the thing that is undeniable is there is never a good time. It's always bad. It's always the worst time for you to pick up your stapler and it doesn't have staples, because you have gone to your stapler with intent. You expected to do one job.
That's the worst.
And you've and no matter what, you have a purpose, and it doesn't have staples. It's the worst thing in the world in that moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
And it
happens
always
to me
is.
almost every work shift because we have staplers. We have to staple receipts. and then we go through them pretty quick.
They don't have a little see-through thing that tells us, they're all high tech.
No, thank
less
God.
than 10 staples.
And thank God our supply is like right next to the stapler, so it's easy to put it in and out. But it's always inconvenient. You're trying to go fast.
Kyle's POS
Thank
system
God.
is the same as my dad's restaurant in the 80s.
It is. It works just fine.
I mean, it's very interesting. I like it now, but when I first saw it, I was like kind of shocked.
Everything's on paper. Nothing is electronic at all. There's no POS
They write
system.
their tickets out and they put it in front of you.
Handwriting.
And then you order another thing and they add another one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you like it until you have to bust out a calculator to do the tax.
And when they're doing, when they're getting all their stuff together.
Like total bill times 0.08. Add that on. Okay, now here's your bill. I don't just get to hit print.
Mental acuity.
Yeah, I got a lot better at math. That's for sure.
Definitely.
There are times where just you want to write things that you don't want to put them on electronics. You don't need them there. I do the whole show on paper and my own handwriting to plan out the show. Used to drive Christina nuts. Babe, why don't you put all that on a tablet and then you can highlight it on the tablet? No. That's why. Just no.
I
That's
do the
the
same
answer.
thing. I like taking notes. It's fun.
Yes.
He wrote
You and I
Del
probably
Taco
got used
5
to it.
times.
School.
And we got fast food a week, Del Taco, phones out, ants and wet socks, D's water problems.
By the way, speaking of D, when you type in what is worse than wet socks, there is the debate of are wet socks better or worse than wet jeans? Because we weren't here. D's short, and that means she's more prone to getting wet jeans than people that aren't short.
And both socks, shorts, shoes.
Go figure. But that's how those things get together.
I don't like it. Sorry, I don't like it.
Very
It's really
whiny.
affecting her, I guess.
I'm 5'2". I'm not. I try to roll them up. You try to like.
I do get what Rob is saying, though. I'm not really sure how that affects too much, right? Because like your foot is just like a millimeter shorter than mine, probably, right? Like from like the bottom of the ground to the top.
I've got more laundry to do. I've got to make sure they're not moldy. I have toenail polish that has gel that can get moldy. There's a whole other host of things that come with this.
Can you swim? Are you afraid of water?
No, I love water.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I love to like bask in the water. I don't like to swim
Here comes Dr. Kyle with the wrecking ball. I'm gonna get to the truth of this.
There's a fear
You're
of water.
afraid of water.
Hydrophobia right here. No.
Yes. All right. Were you ever pinned in a swimming pool in a very traumatic situation?
No.
Let's get it. Oh,
You almost drowned in the river.
No.
Okay. Ever assaulted with a sprinkler head?
Oh my god.
No, my dog loves sprinklers, so I think that's the thing. He loves the sprinklers, so he'll just and go at him, and then it just gets everywhere.
That sounds like a fun childhood story, Rob.
It's cute.
Assaulted with the sprinkler.
Oh. Is that real?
No, most of my trauma towards things that happen in childhood are from this job, learning about how disgusting and vile people are, and things that they'll do to their loved ones or their kids or things. I was a very innocent little guy, just like I just want to be on the radio and make people laugh with sound effects and stuff, and then I had to like find out. Oh, no, you have to talk about this stuff and that stuff. And oh my god. It's just like, and they're all like so horrible. I wouldn't even. There was one in no.
Got it.
El Dorado Hills. Dad, 6-week-old. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
This is the kind of stuff I have to wind up getting exposed to, and then I go, well, there's no point of talking about that on the show, but now I've been exposed to it. Now I know it. I had to research it. That's like 12 years ago, that story.
Yeah.
Still lives with me.
Wet socks doesn't sound so bad anymore.
Don't try to minimize it. D is short. She's 5'2", Kyle.
She's short. You guys say short multiple times. Did you know D's short? How do all the 4'11" listeners feel right now? D's calling herself short. They're like, I'm 4'11".
They're all, they just like help us with this stuff. I'm like, do we have a 12-foot ladder? Like, how do I get up there, guys? Set work. PTSD.
Do we have 18-foot ceilings? Because your math would be.
They're actually probably about that actually.
Why is D on a ladder?
We have like 3 of them here. I don't know. She paints. She climbs
I
up
like
on
to do construction.
things. Yeah, she gets stuff done.
All of us have been on many ladders.
Good. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why Jeff runs the show, kids. I don't have to worry about the liability.
Yeah.
Well, do we have insurance?
Yeah, we have
Okay, good.
I don't know about for D falling off the ladder with her wet socks.
Workers' comp, because it was your job to keep her socks from getting wet in the first place. Plus, you didn't provide a safety harness while she was up on that ladder because she's short, and you should have had the short harness, the short people harness.
Jeff, you were supposed to catch me.
I would not trust him.
Now, the good news for you, Jeff, is that D has to be able to actually prove brain damage after the fall. When we do the before and after.
I'm gonna put both of them in like a styrofoam suit, like in like Little Giants, because the way they walk around here knocking stuff over.
Oh, it's our fault for knocking stuff over, not the placement of where the objects are.
Because you can't see them?
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a little like mousetrap maze I have to go around just to like, get out into the bathroom area.
So Kyle does have to walk around a table right now. That
a
is true.
table, a light, a camera, a microphone stand.
This is a studio. It is correct. All those items are in it.
Even my dog.
I tell him, I say, just walk around the table. He's jumping over the table.
He did.
Every time he looks like he's about to fall. There's no time that he doesn't
I was
do it
so
gracefully.
worried yesterday.
It's like a big step. It's not a jump. It's like I put one leg over, one lands, and I bring the other one over.
Instead of 3 steps that are gonna not make sure you don't fall.
I'm
and knock
a big
everything
dude.
over.
I can
I
hit
was
my
worried
shins
for
on
my
the
dog
table.
and not for you. I was worried for my dog, not for you. Just saying.
Yeah, and I didn't want to step
Be
on
honest.
Dee's dog.
I know, but it was
Poor Cooper.
my God.
I would agree with you if I haven't seen all of the evidence that says it's different.
And look, if I'm gonna fall on something, the couch is right there. I'm fine.
Kyle jumping over a table, I give it 20 times. He's gonna fall at least one time out of 20. Absolutely, guaranteed.
And he doesn't need to jump over it. He can go around it.
Goddamn
No,
jump.
just 2 more steps. He just has to go around. It's a coffee table. It's
It's
not.
very
It's
cramped.
not an 8-person table.
I got big legs.
See,
I
I
can
thi-
just jump over a table.
Kyle, maybe you should get your cell phone and you should record, a POV of how difficult your life is to get around your
will.
station there.
You
So
should
that we
actually.
can all,
Next reel.
Okay.
that way we
Post
can
it
all
on
see
Instagram.
it. Yeah, and we can make our decisions. And you believe, Kyle, that this area could be more cleaned out. It doesn't need to be as cluttered as it is.
No, I mean the
working.
clutter's pretty necessary right now.
Yeah, it's gonna
You know.
get better, but even just putting temporary things in place, Kyle doesn't want to follow those things.
I kind of like doing gymnastics first thing in the morning, and jumping over tables.
Do you
Getting a good
change it
stretch
up every day, Jeff, to where he has more clutter to deal with?
Oh,
No.
it's the same.
There's a lot of wires.
I literally told him, I prepped him before he even saw it, saying you just have to walk around this table now because of the light, how we're doing the light for Dee's camera, and he almost does it correctly, except he tries to jump over the table.
I walked around it this morning. I did not jump. I had my laptop case, so I didn't jump. But if I'm free of the laptop case, I might as well just jump.
I made Kyle's obstacle happen. I'm sorry. Sorry for your relay race. So here.
I kind of enjoy it. I don't mind. I think it's fun to do the little jump motion. I enjoy it. I didn't know it concerned Jeff as much as it did. Now
Well,
it makes me wanna do it
I've
more.
seen the jump, so it's not as. I don't feel as confident as Kyle does. I'm sorry, I've seen it.
So your evaluation as a supervisor, Jeff, is it's more likely Kyle would get injured with the jump
It's a
than
guarantee
tripping over the
almost.
jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no way you could do it 20 times in a row. That's for
Yes.
sure.
That
Yes.
sounds like a challenge.
I've seen you walk
20
into stable doors. I've just seen you walk into doors.
So my peripheral, like on the side vision, sometimes doesn't work as good as I want it to.
But what does that have to do with your size?
Doesn't. Like I could probably jump. I'm just saying, like sometimes if a door's open, I don't think it's there. We've all walked in the doors, right?
You did gymnastics as
Come
a
on.
child, right?
Yeah. So I'm better at the jumping than I am like walking.
I'm gonna have you somersault around here. Maybe that will work
I
better.
could probably still do a cartwheel.
No, thank you.
We're unhinged.
Why are we talking about this again?
I don't know.
The clutter, worse things,
How
worse than
short I
wet
am.
socks.
How short I am.
Right.
Oh,
the
yeah,
wet
and then-
sock and the
Wet
how
socks.
short. But I don't. How does your short? Oh, and you were going to be on a ladder, and then
Oh,
that
yeah.
was dangerous. But then Kyle had to say, "Oh yeah, well that's nothing. I have to walk around stuff."
He's trying to one up me. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's dangerous. And Kyle, did you say your shoes are size 13?
Yeah.
So, Victor Wembanyama, who's 7'5", plays for the Spurs. They're down 3-1 now to the Knicks. He wears a size 20.5 shoe.
Holy heck! Is that bigger than Shaq?
Yeah, it was Shaq wear.
I think.
He's bigger than Shaq in every way, and I mean, I assume Wembanyama's doing the same thing where he has to get his beds custom made.
Yeah,
7.5 feet. My God.
Yeah,
1.5 foot of you's hanging off a bed. So just reminded me of that because 13 would be big to most of us.
Yeah, no, I'm not a circus freak. I'm just abnormally large.
It's a giant.
What's the level of circus freak? Where do you become a circus freak?
7'3", 7'2" seems like the tallest you should be.
7'2", no circus freak, but 7'3", that's it. Head over. You're a circus freak.
Yep, absolutely. We'll give you some balls to juggle.
I don't know.
What? The funny thing is that it's so funny. What exactly? Oh, Jeff just left.
It's hilarious. Yeah, Jeff's like, I'm done. I'm done with you guys.
Just takes himself out of the picture.
I'm leaving. Yeah, that's shot callers. We're about to meet shot callers.
America's RAD Cast, only on the radnetwork.com.
It's that time of the year again, spring cleaning time. Much like New Year's resolutions, spring cleaning is something we swear we're going to get to and then we never follow through on. And one of the reasons is how overwhelming it can be. You start to clean up, and then pretty soon you realize you have way more trash than you can just throw into your bins and put at the curb for the garbage company. You have enough junk that you need to make a half dozen trips to the dump, and then you go, oh, we don't even own a truck. Nor do you have the time or the energy, so you just say screw it again and no spring cleaning. So this year, call my man Corey from QuickDumpsters.com. Quick is spelled wrong on purpose. It makes him stand out. Plus, it makes you think of chocolate milk. QUIK Dumpsters.com. Quick Dumpsters, QUIK Dumpsters.com is their website. Corey and his team came to my house recently, hauled away dozens of boxes filled with just stone cold trash, unusable and worthless old vacuum cleaners, appliances that couldn't be fixed, and just random crap from around the house. QuickDumpsters.com. Quick is QUIK. We're in and out of my place in less than 30 minutes. They checked in with me multiple times to make sure they were taking the right stuff. They were friendly, kind, professional, and finished off the job by making the house cleaner than when they started. And this may be the best part. Quotes are free, and you don't even have to have them over to your house where you get the little sales pitch and all that. Just send them some pics or videos. You get your price, schedule your day and time, and you watch someone else get that junk out of your house. Basically, you have no excuses other than your own laziness. Go to QuickDumpsters.com. That's QUIK. Dumpsters. QuickDumpsters.com. Quick. QUIK Dumpsters.com. Longtime magazine member Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com. nutrition.com.
And now, more words of wisdom from Kyle. Of course you can flush paper towels, condoms, hair, cat litter, cooking grease, dirty diapers, coffee ground, and even small dead animals down the toilet while at an Airbnb. It's not your problem. Email us with your life hacks at radcast@theradnetwork.com.
So Jeff, will we have to wait till tomorrow to be able to play Kyle's video on this show?
Yeah, I just found out about it. I just came back from the bathroom.
I put it on Instagram too, though.
Good. No, people can watch it, and then we'll review it tomorrow during the show. Because I did you do any narrating? Because I watched it without sound.
Oh yeah, you gotta put the sound on. Oh yeah, I narrated the hell out of it.
Jeff,
Because I will
was like
say,
2 minutes, and we were just going.
without the sound and just watching it is harrowing. I thought it wasn't going to be this bad. I'm like, he really doesn't have anywhere to go. And there's the table, which I recognize the table that you have to jump. I mean, you kind of have to jump over it.
Told you. Yeah. I'm trapped back here.
You are trapped. Sorry.
I don't see how like you would escape quickly in a fire, for example.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'd probably trip over the table, break my ankle, and then get stuck in here while Dee and Jeff flee, no problem. And I'm like, help, help. And they're like, no. Sorry, Kyle.
yeah, Jeff's the first one out. Jeff probably causes the fire.
Yeah.
And he's like, oop, gotta go.
He's like, I told you jumping over that was dangerous.
Yeah. He'll
Duh.
grab his computers and run. He'll be like, got my computers, guys. Bye.
That's gonna be when Kyle definitely doesn't clear the table. He's gonna trip and fall onto the couch.
Oh yeah, when I'm carrying the computers.
Now, Kyle, what you did in the video that we'll have that's on Insta that we'll have tomorrow on the show, is that your normal quote unquote jump? I mean, you're not really jumping; you're stepping over it.
Yeah, it's a little step jump.
It's a leap.
Jeff called it a jump.
Yeah, that's what I was
jumps
saying.
over the table,
Yeah.
But I don't know if Jeff's gonna see and go, "Oh, that's not what he usually does."
No, I don't want to hop over it.
It does not technically matter because I've seen him walk straight forward like this and run into solid things, like not like we moved them or something.
I died.
And my camera's never moved before. Like it's always been right
in
here.
the dark. It was
And for
in the dark.
And for
Why is
some
the
reason
light
he
on?
chest bumped it.
No, my foot
And
knocked it
down.
over.
Your foot knocked the camera? Okay. Yeah. We have a lot of
Is
issues.
there a way, Jeff, for Kyle when he returns to his desk? Because in this harrowing video that he sent, he gets out and he gives us a little tour, and then he comes back to get to his desk. And in the way it's shot, and he actually hands the phone off, I assume, to Dee. And in the way it's shot, how else would he get back home without other than going over the table?
I mean, you could look. There should be room around the other end of the table. I think
got
Dee
one
might
to walk
have pulled
around
it
me.
closer.
Yeah, except for Dee's microphone,
My
and
microphone,
her
my
backpack and
backpack,
her feet.
Right, you do have to watch where you're going. That's definitely rule number one.
Everyone walking by
so
me,
when
you know?
when stuff is in front of you, you have to be more careful or not run into them.
I'm jumping over the
I
table.
don't know how much more to do there.
I mean, my only other option is to crawl under the table, and that's not
I
happening.
can do that.
We are in the process of running our wires like above, so it'll get cleaned up a little bit. But I'm just trying to help Kyle not fall, which is definitely gonna happen.
Which means I stay over here in this prison.
yeah, he doesn't seem to have any problems.
Actually, it's pretty nice. I have my
I-
pictures hung up. I like it.
I love how
knocked
Jeff
down.
approaches it, like it's like the way it's being heard is it's so unreasonable that as Jeff says, yes, you have to watch where you're going.
Yeah.
It's like he owns it. He goes, yes, I'll admit you do have to watch
do.
where you're going.
I watched
like
a lot
anywhere
of where I
else.
was going, and I found the best option to get out. So I watched so much of all the other stuff that's keeping me enclosed.
He's trapped.
So do you jump twice? So you jump once over the table to get out, and then once to get back?
That's correct.
Oh, okay. All right.
So if
but
I
again,
have-
it's not really a jump to
Yeah,
me.
it's
It's, you're
dangerous
You're
game.
stepping over it.
Yeah, well, it's a
Yeah.
dangerous game if I have diarrhea. I mean,
Oh, dear God. Yeah, you can go around this way if you have to. I'll push the table back.
Again, it's not gonna matter because you run into stuff without these obstacles. No diarrhea, no 13 size shoes. It does not matter.
We're going to get Kyle a tutu, and he'll just
Kyle
start
will
doing
trip
ballerina tricks
getting
for us.
off the curb to go into his car today. There's a 50-50 chance.
I haven't
okay,
walked
I'm still
into
your-
anything in 4 days.
I'm still your friend.
No, wait. Do we know that? I thought Jeff had seen you walk into something less than 4 days ago.
No, that was the camera, and he didn't see it. He heard about it.
Well, we have a camera in here, and so we have it. Well,
You just said you haven't.
marked safe.
You just
4
said you
days.
haven't walked into anything in 4 days, and I thought that it had occurred
I
this
don't
week.
It's Thursday, right? Yeah.
We're
so
gonna put
Monday.
a sign. We're gonna put a sign that says, like those at least accident days. It's
Yes.
gonna be like when this guy out
Exactly.
Yeah, and today's
Brendan stuff.
4.
It's been,
Maybe-
it's
not
been
over yet.
4 days since Kyle knocked something over in our studio.
That's iffy.
If we
Yeah,
get
you
to
can't put that up
100, you
until-
guys are all getting something sick.
Another gold star.
You guys are all getting something cool. If Kyra can go 100 days.
Black Angus.
Yeah,
Now,
I'll
is
take
it-
Black
is it-
Angus.
Bumping over things, or I'm sorry. Does he have to knock something over, or is it also just bumping into things?
Bumping into things. Yeah, that's Kyle's number one.
How about dropping things?
Kyle's, or dropping stuff. Kyle's like notorious thing is just like, oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad. Oh, sorry.
I did drop a 55-inch TV at the old studio and put a
Yeah.
hole in it.
Right. That was a nice hole in there.
It's like the nicest TV in the studio, and I drop it on the big old concrete.
Oh, my bad.
Yikes.
It was
I'm
all
sorry.
my bad.
Sorry.
I'll fix that.
Oops. Thank God I had 2 backup TVs to replace it if need be, but you guys were so generous. You're like, it's fine.
I don't know what else we were
Kyle.
going to do.
That's Kyle. We're good.
They just said,
It's
bring in
fine.
your other 55-inch. We'll
Oh, no,
replace
you're
it.
good.
So
We got lots
it's
of
really more of a tracking of Kyle's clumsiness. It's been this many days without Kyle being a klutz because we've got him falling, bumping into things, or dropping things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. It's very true.
I
So,
don't
and
know how I made
we're
it this far in
claiming-
life.
We're claiming that most people go entire days without falling, bumping into things, or dropping things, and that's why it's a standout thing with Kyle.
Yeah, just a little,
Because-
just on average, a little bit more often than what I'm used to.
Well,
Yeah,
one's
I'm
so
trying to remember the
cluttered
last
in
time
here.
Drops something.
Oh yeah, let's not talk about the light that used to be behind him.
Oh,
This one that's broken that I've stepped on so many times.
When he turns on the light that used to be behind him,
Jacked up.
Oh,
he just
gosh.
stepped on it every
I'm
time.
you guys.
This
are-
thing comes off.
I just watch
Why?
the boys. I'm just like, okay, got you guys.
that's
Got this.
cool.
Like,
That sounds
wow.
It's not supposed to come off.
No, it's not. It's not.
And so that begs the question: why is it still there? Shouldn't that just be
It still
disposed
turns
of?
on when we need it.
Isn't that part of the clutter? Isn't that the problem?
We have a laundry list of things to do.
We like
And then-
moths, so we leave it on for some moths to come in.
I use it as evidence to show Kyle. Like, you see what you did with that light? Every time you turned it on, you'd step on it first.
Is every time I got up from this chair, I'd step on it. It's just right there. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's Thursday morning, which means we have a new food factor from Kyle. As he heads out into the s'mores realm, that's a big flavor this summer. He's got the s'mores cookie. You named it the Smokey, right? Is that it?
Yeah, the smoky. You know what? In this
Okay.
video, I do fall. I drop the cookie dough on the floor out of my mouth.
The thing is, I had no idea what he was going to say, but I saw his eyes, and his eyes looked so sad when he was about to say that. I was like, what is he about to
I
say?
have a problem. Maybe instead of getting my moles checked with the doctor, maybe I should bring up this problem.
Yeah, it's called vertigo. Maybe you should look into it.
Like, maybe it'll cure my motion sickness.
My
Like,
mom
there's
has
something
that.
going on.
Yeah, vertigo. Maybe look into that, honestly.
I did drop
They are
everything.
related. You can
Kyle
watch
and-
Kyle drop something.
You know what?
in
And
the
at
food.
work, it's not a shift if I don't break a glass from dropping one.
Yeah, I was about to say,
So-
yeah.
Shot glasses, man, those fall really quick. They're slippery. They're small.
You've been a bartender for like a dozen years.
I know. What happens is you wash the dishes and you like this, and you can do the little dry off with little motion with your hands to get your hands dry, and then you go grab another glass, and it's a little slippery and wet, and then it falls and it breaks.
Use a towel
Yeah,
or
some-
a paper towel.
And sometimes the towel falls off of my hip, and it lands on the floor, and I don't have one on hand, so you have to play that
So-
game.
D, you think that's a high average? You don't drop or break a shot glass every shift?
Or a wine glass.
No.
Or
I
wine
know.
glass.
16
it's
ounce
in the
mug.
dishwasher. The dishwasher has too much power. So yeah, in that one. But no, I don't think.
You never like go and grab a glass and it slips and it's like, psh.
Probably
No,
once
but
every
now-
year.
Year?
That's different. That's different,
I work
Kyle.
mornings,
That's
not night.
no, that's because D's short. she's closer to the ground, and so the plasticine
don't
falls.
That's it.
And say they don't shatter.
Low
I can see
center
Kyle
gravity.
though, like dropping like a Jack Daniels bottle, and then when he goes and picks it up, he accidentally kicks it.
Okay, so
like
no.
he kicks it before he picks it up. That's what I envision, Kyle.
Oh my gosh, no, what's even worse is like the bottles on the corners of the bar. I'll walk around, and it's a big horseshoe bar, and
That
my
happens.
shoulders will check a bottle, and it will crash. And it's usually a Jack Daniels or a Crown. The Crown bottles are strong AF though; they never break. The Jack Daniels, oh yeah, I broke like 3 Jack Daniels berries already because that's just
My bad.
yeah, they're in that spot.
My bad.
Kyle does do a lot of good things though. I don't want to.
We
I don't
love
want
Kyle.
to. I don't want to spend a whole hour on. He does a lot of good things.
I make
as
good
well.
videos where I fall with cookie dough in my mouth.
And Jeff just had to make sure that his vagina showed at some point during the show.
Safe place here, Kai.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta say something nice about Kyle because I don't want him to feel
I
bad.
do. I'm protective over all their self-esteem here.
He is.
Jeff,
What's that?
maternal instincts. Yeah. Oh, dear.
I give Kyle a lot of good private comments. That's good positive comments when we're by ourselves.
Private, because you're too ashamed to say them in public for people to hear.
I just did.
Kyle knows that. Oh, he knows you're being disingenuous.
No.
He knows this is all part of your master puppetry that you do. No. Just to get, hey, Kyle, you know, you're gonna you get ready for that. Like 10 minutes after the show ends, Jeff goes, hey, man, so I got a little something for you to do. You know, he's
Don't
buttering
That's
you.
fall.
fine. That's fine.
don't fall.
I have ammo.
I'm gonna take him to the gymnastics place. Do a balance beams. We work on.
Oh
work
no,
on,
we're
work on
not allowed-
coordination.
no! You gotta wear a cup to do the balance beam. As a boy, no, the boys don't have to do the balance beam.
Shouldn't we
That's a
take him
rule.
to what are those called? The not the crash rooms, but the rooms where you just break stuff.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah. Like
Rage rooms. They
Right.
just take him to one of
love
those.
those.
And he doesn't even have to take out anger. Just have Kyle walk around the room and just break everything.
Put a table in there for me to jump over.
I'll be smashing stuff, and you'll just be dodging all the shards of glass.
Oh, sounds so fun.
Yay!
So it's just like being in the studio.
Right? Pretty
Sit on the
much.
sofa and watch Kyle ruin everything just by walking around.
There's a lot of
and
lights in
bumping
this
into-
room too, so it's like hard to see things because you're blinded half the time.
yeah. If we had no
Yeah,
cameras and no lights, Kyle would be really good. He'd be solid. No cameras, no mics, no lights. This would be perfect studio for him.
Damn it.
This is our squad. This is our crew.
I like Kyle's description of it. There's all these lights around here you can't see. The whole point of lights is to help you see.
And he has the best lighting too.
I know, but it's overwhelming. I've got 1, 2, 3 lights in my eyes.
Oh no. Oh no. As the construction workers throughout our area try to brave 100-degree heat and getting gravel in their eyes. Oh no, Kyle has
He's
light
got
in
wet
his
socks. Kyle's got to be an obstacle course.
And I have
we
to
got-
deal with them.
Yes, and Dee has her period.
Oh,
and
good lord,
everybody's
yes.
got issues.
I warned the boys. I told them I was like, I'm just letting you know it's imminent, and it's I'm already not nice sometimes, and I'm just letting you guys know might be a little worse. So I braced them.
Well, and ladies, we always do appreciate that actually. It's nice because
Yeah,
otherwise
heads
we're
up.
stuck going, what happened to her? And then we all right away go, must be on the rag, and then and we say it out loud.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and,
it's
and
real.
you know,
I just give them a
it
heads up.
causes-
Thank
no,
you.
that's better. That's yes, thank you. That's better than us blurting out. So,
Oh, that'd be
Shark
worse.
Week, huh?
Oh dear God, yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Thanks for not leaving your blade tampons in the bathroom.
You're welcome.
Jeez, Kyle.
It just started.
That's enough.
I know.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Okay, that does it. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Talking poo is where I draw the line. Go home, you fat chicken.
Bye, diddly eye. So long.
Can we find
Take care.
I'm not sure how
So long. Bye, Bye, everybody. Sayonara, dude. So long.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. So long.
I mean, my cheeks hurt from laughing the show.
Goodbye. And don't think it hasn't been a little slice of heaven, because it hasn't.
God bless the United